Alright, I think we're live now.
Refresh.
Meow meow.
I can't just do the thing I was I can't just do the thing I always do on Chrome. There we go.
Oh yeah, because you're using a different browser now, yeah.
Yep, I switched over to Opera GX because Chrome said no to uBlock Origin.
Dang.
Yeah, Opera GX is kind of based, not gonna lie.
Oh, and I can't see chat. 1 second, let me...
It takes a few seconds for some reason.
I just use Firefox.
Sure.
Is that just a YouTube thing now?
It might just be a YouTube thing.
I never had issue with that.
Oh, hey, Eagle. Is Eagle in the room with us right now?
Eagle is in the room with us right now. She's flopped on the floor next to me.
Is the cat in the room right now?
Yes. Let me see if I can get her to
Do
say
you
something.
still see the cats?
I'm tickling her belly.
It's worse than we thought.
Alright. Save 20. Let's go.
Alright. Oh, huh. I thought we were on chapter 4.
Nope.
Oh
well. Is the title still good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remembered what roughly is going to happen in the plot. I just couldn't remember what chapter we were on.
Gotcha.
もちろんボールはお客さんのもんですからまた明日も明後日も打てばいいだけの話っすホームランボールの1個や2個どうってことないっすよでも大丈夫ですってここだけの話なんですけど俺自分で打った球とかをお客さんから譲ってもらって保存するようなやつ好きじゃないんすよなんかちっちゃいって思いません
Well, there she goes. She got bored.
Yep.
Bye, Eagle.
Whoops.
Rip.
Well, at least this isn't a cutscene we can accidentally skip.
Yeah.
You know, I really enjoy the Yakuza series, don't get me wrong.
Huh?
But watching someone else play it makes me realize how, like, 60% of it is just people talking in shot reverse shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of used to that sort of thing because I play a lot of JRPGs. But, yeah.
Oh shit, we got budget, hold on.
We got budget.
やってないもんはやってないんですって。っていうか、いい加減返してもらえませんか。明日から広島との A クラスをかけた試合もあるんで。
Oh man.
じゃあこいつを見ても。
This might be biting the hand that feeds, considering that we're currently streaming on YouTube, but YouTube has really gone downhill lately.
Mm-hmm.
知っとる男なんだな。
In what way?
地元の後輩です。
I've mentioned this in the Discord server before, but I'm getting a lot fewer recommendations, and the recommendations I'm getting are way less relevant to what I want to watch.
Oh, well, I guess I don't really have to worry about that, because I only ever watch things that are straight from my subscription feed. I only watch things from people I'm subscribed to.
See, that's another thing, is like, I can't even, like, just go to my notifications for, like, the most recent video now, because now my notifications are split up into quote-unquote important notifications and other notifications, and they're slipping unrelevant videos into the notifications.
You use notifications? I just go to my subscription tab.
That, I never thought of that.
野球賭博で儲けたくて金払ってサイン盗ませとったんだろう。そんなわけないでしょ。大体球種
So
が
I don't know how it is in Japan, and I'm not entirely positive how it is in the MLB. But last I checked, it's not illegal to bet on yourself winning, just considered kind of poor taste.
Well, no, but it is illegal to steal signs from the enemy team to help with that.
I'm just saying, like, all this evidence is circumstantial and kind of shitty.
Yes, that's kind of the point, actually.
Yeah. But, like, you know, Japan, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
みーちゃん、どう？紹介した仕事はちゃんとお風呂で稼
Oh my
ぎな
god.
さい。借金返済。
He's just like sprawled out like a schoolgirl.
I kind of just expected him to be on the bed, like legs in the air, kicking gently.
Yeah.
借金まみれの女が泣き言言ってんじゃねえよ。大体
Again, I'm still not exactly sure why you can't just beat the fuck out of this guy since he himself admitted that his Yakuza family has no power and is super disorganized.
He actually admitted that he isn't part of the Yakuza family.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
He used
No, I
their
thought-
name.
Huh.
I think the only reason he's not being up at this point is now they're working together to solve the mystery, I guess.
Yeah, now we're genuinely invested in solving this mystery.
Fair enough.
何見てんだ？
この15年間の沢田の投球データだよ。
データ？
Yes, it's the thing that computers make, but that's not important right now.
Yeah, spreadsheets and graphs. I totally understand what these mean.
Yes.
なんだよこれ。プロのスコアラが作ったみたいなやつ。
PowerPoints, TED Talks.
そこらのスコアラーのデータよりはマシだと
Venn
思うけど。
diagrams.
This will help me get my business degree.
ワイ
Yes.
バンズのやつからもらったのか。
いや、
By the way, kids, most business degree programs are bullshit. They'll teach you how to use PowerPoint and do TED Talks, and that's most of it.
Yeah,
Teach you about
あれだけ
fucking
野球を忘れていって
statistic blurbs and how to sound smarter than you actually are.
お前これ
teach you how to hold a
沢田の
get
や
rich
つだ
quick
けじゃねえじゃね
seminar.
えか。
I mean, I guess that's all you need when you're already rich
全部一
and
軍
need to
投
run
手
a
のデータ
business.
だよ。
Yeah,
コース、球
Yeah,
種、
but
スピ
it's
ード、
not helpful for anybody that's actually trying to make a startup.
全部
Yeah.
入ってる。
yeah.
なんでこんなもん。
高杉さん、前に球種が分かっていてもホームランなんて打てないって話したじゃない。実はあれ、半分本当で、半分嘘なんだ。
Hey, look, this one wasn't shot reverse shot. This one was actually a wide shot with the two of them both in it.
Oh, wow.
一流のバッターにはならない
Wow.
相手の配球を8割方分かった上で、その球を打ち返す。そのうちどのくらいの確率で前に打球を飛ばせるかが一流と二流を分ける差とな
No,
る。
wait, we've got a shot. Who is this?
Oh, it's a
Oh
pan!
no, a panning shot. Oh my god.
できたっていうのか。
ああの時、俺は知ってた。
They're just flexing that Yakuza 4 money at us, I guess.
I guess.
ツーナッシングから沢田がストレートを投げてくる。
Man, the way we reacted to that pan shot would almost make people think we might be
配
pansexual.
球データの奥に
Oh my
名古
god.
屋組の正体が
I found a new way to make the joke. I don't think anyone's made the joke that way before. I think I might be the first.
本当かどうか確かめてたんだ。
なんだそれ。
真鍋さんは俺が球界を追放されたあの事件の後から八百長が亡くなったと言っていた。確かにデータを見る限りワイバーンズは15年前のあの試合を境に素人目にはわからないレベルだが、おかしな配球やおかしなベンチワークがきれいさっぱりなくなってる。
そんなのデータだけでわかるのか。
野球ってのは驚くくらい定石の塊のスポーツだからね。
Numbers and patterns. That is something I can get behind as an autistic person.
それだ
Hell
けじゃ
yeah.
ない。
That's why math was my strongest
15年
subject.
前の試合を境にワイバーンズはチーム編成も一変している。それまでの地元出身の選手を優先的に取る方針から外国人選手の獲得、トレードも積極的に行ってる。
それじゃ酒井ってやつが言ってた話と逆じゃねえか。確かあいつはお前のことを名古屋を守るための犠牲者だと言ってたが、あれって名古屋出身の選手を守るって意味じゃなかったってのか。
そうなんだよ。酒井さんの言っていた名古屋ってのはチームのことを言っていたわけじゃない。もっと大きな、例えばそう、この町全体に関わるような話なのかもしれない。
町？金栄町か。
俺も高杉さんも
Man,
この町の
a
裏
whole lot
側を
riding
知
on a
っている
single
よう
home
で
run
いて、
pick.
その
Apparently
実情を知ら
so.
ない。もしかしたら
Do you mean to say that another overly convoluted and ultimately useless scheme in Yakuza was hinging on something that was out of everyone's control going completely right? No one could ever see that happening in the Yakuza series.
Okay, how many times has that happened at this point?
Well, let's see. Didn't Ishiki's plan more or less ultimately revolve around Kiryu finding the 10 billion?
Maybe?
And like, if Kiryu didn't find the 10 billion, then what? Yakuza 2... No, the plans in 2 were actually pretty solid, because it was literally just beat the fuck out of Omi and then beat the fuck out of everyone else.
Simple and straight to the point.
Yakuza 3, the plan was, I don't fucking know, because I remember nothing about that game, because it made so little impact on everything.
I remember the result of Yakuza 4 was actually that one thing not going perfectly. Because, like, a good portion of the plan of Yakuza 4 was kidnap Saijima's sister in a plot where Saijima and Kiryu would work together and very easily rescue Saijima's sister so they can fuck off and leave everyone alone. And then Saijima's sister got killed.
Mm-hmm. There is that.
Today's your lucky day.
Wasn't there also, like, in 4 though, like, the whole rubber bullets thing? Wasn't that also a thing where, like, everything had to go, like, perfectly?
Well, like, for starters, Majima had to be detained. Saijima had to actually show up and do it, even though his sworn blood brother was a no-show.
Yeah.
He had overpower 18 people and shoot them. He then had to get apprehended by the police, even though he had just, as previously stated, overpowered and seemingly murdered 18 people in cold blood.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the whole, like, Majima getting out of the picture part wasn't really part of the plan. It was just, like, a last-minute change because Dojima didn't want one of his own guys getting involved in the plan.
So instead, we'll just throw him in a bunker for 2 whole years, rip one of his eyes out and torture him half to death, then stick him in some little shitty village where he can run a cabaret club. So much better planning.
Well, I mean, it's a lot quieter for them.
It's quieter, and Dojima was the luckiest motherfucker because it turned out that Majima's actually a god at cabaret.
Yeah.
I like how it zoomed in on that newspaper segment and didn't translate it, as if I know what that says.
Yeah. 今日は聞きたいことがあって来たんです。付け代払うまで出入り禁止って言っただろう。
付け代は俺が払おう。
ああ、あんたか。
Oh yeah, this whole act actually gave me a good idea for a D&D character. Specifically 2 D&D characters that I need to flesh out with someone that I really trust.
Hold that thought real quick, Rall. Sorry, I'm just... So they knew about the loan shark, and they were still giving Shinada a hard time about...
Yeah.
Because I remember I was all like, oh, so why doesn't Shinada just tell them about the loan shark? But apparently they just already knew this whole time. Whatever.
Turns out everyone in Nagoya is a fucking asshole.
I guess so. Sorry, continue.
Also,
oh, go ahead.
Also, haven't there already been like a lot of plot twists in this very game that required a lot of shit to just conveniently go right for them to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I forget. I know something like that happened in Saijima's, didn't it? Wasn't there?
It required Saijima and Baba
to both break out of prison,
all the way down the mountain, not freeze to death,
not get eaten by the legendary super bear that was terrorizing the village and known to be terrorizing the village at the time. And then make it into the city.
It's honestly kind of breaking my brain a bit to remember that that's all still in the same game that we've been playing.
Yeah.
It feels like it happened so long.
Yakuza 5 might be the longest game ever made, it feels.
I mean, maybe it wouldn't be as bad if we were, if I were just like playing this casually, you know, and didn't have to like wait for, you know, only play it once a week. You know what I mean?
No, it still would have been just as bad. Speaking as someone who beat all of Yakuza 5 casually, kind of like locking in on it, no, it still would have been the same.
Yeah, no, Yakuza 5 might be the longest game ever. The only game I can put it in competition for at least feeling like the longest game ever is Serious Sam 2. And no, I don't mean Second Encounter.
Fair.
All right.
If you've ever played Serious Sam,
I have not.
Oh, yeah. Dragon's Dogma 2 is pretty long, but like, in comparison, I want you to like think about Dragon's Dogma gameplay loop versus, say, Serious Sam's gameplay loop. And tell me which of those feels like it's taking more years off of your life.
You got a good point there, yeah.
2つの組は名古屋から出てってまった。
Wow, it looked like it was raining in the corner just because of that texture.
15年前のワイバーンズ野球賭博の一件だ。
Rall, you're saying something about a D&D character?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so Shinada's whole segment, specifically Shinada and Takasugi, like gave me an idea for like 2 D&D characters that I could shop with someone that's pretty much like the same sort of situation where like character A is indebted to like some mafia or character B, and character B is sent in to collect the debt, but character B, figuring that character A is worth way more to them alive than dead, decides to travel along with character A, and like occasionally character B will like foot the bill on things for character A and add it to his tab, or character A can foot the bill on things for character B to take things off his tab. Or off his debt. And like their whole character motivation is just making up enough money from adventuring to pay off character A's debt.
I mean, honestly, that could make for a pretty interesting D&D character. However, how would you play both characters, or would you have like the DM play the lone character?
That's why I say I'd have to have like a friend that I trust really well to play character B.
Gotcha.
Or character A.
I remember, I didn't get to see it myself, but I saw something sort of like that, where it was kind of a conspiracy between a DM and a player, though.
Okay.
Where a friend told me about how they were doing like a Call of Cthulhu campaign set in space.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was like it was like a sci-fi Call of Cthulhu campaign, and more or less, one of the players for like the session 0 just kind of spent the entire time on his phone, not really interacting, until like the entire group got to like the space station they were supposed to be on. And they were being shown this like artifact that was alien in origin and had just been retrieved. And then suddenly the phone player like walks up and grabs it, and everybody's like, what the hell? Why'd you do that? And he's like, IDK, LOL. And so they airlocked him, and it turns out that the reason he was on his phone was because the DM had been texting him what to do on the sly, so that he could turn into the BBEG for the campaign.
Oh my god.
I think that's pretty sick.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. But yeah, no, like they airlocked the character because of course they would, and he just turned into like a giant eldritch monster that they suddenly had to stop.
Huh. Nice.
But, you know, we're absolutely hopeless to do so at that exact moment.
Right.
So they had to go and come back later.
That's pretty cool. Wow, we are just Story City right now. No sub-stories, because we like did them all.
Yeah, no, we've got like 3 whole sub-stories left as Shinada.
Get out while you still can. Gua!
Whoa! Well, let's go find Uno.
Okay, I like how we had that, the story check mark for like it even showed on the map to go to the cab, and we had that for like 0.5 seconds.
Yep. And now it's suddenly like, nope, you're going to go check on Uno.
Okay. Well, we gotta get to him before someone takes his last card.
You have Uno! We just get there and they're having like the you have Uno argument.
Oh my god. And it was like, I don't have Uno, and like, you are Uno.
I like how you got to Uno's massage parlor and the guy chasing you for a fight was just like, oh fuck no, I'm not dealing with that shit.
Yeah. Like massage parlor? Ugh, I'm staying out of this one.
高杉さん
後で俺も行くからそれまで死ぬんじゃねえぞ。
はい
Okay, now we're going to the cab. The cab.
Yep. Now we're finding a cab.
Looks like the
now
closest
we're
one.
doing that sub-story.
Oh, well. I'm sure whoever we're going to save or whatever will probably be fine in the meantime.
That's fine.
I mean, the guy can break a bat by dropping it. You think someone with that strength isn't going to go down easily?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even strength. That's not even strength anymore. That's just straight up denial of physics.
Well, if someone can deny physics that much, then surely they'll be okay in a fight. They can just deny physics someone into a wall.
You think they just be like, no?
Yeah.
Yep.
They'd literally be the kid on the playground with the everything-proof shield.
Yeah. Oh my god, I hated playing with those kids where I was like
That kid.
Oh, yeah.
literally trying to like yeah, like I would come up with a character that had like complex like powers and weaknesses and like I could do this but like weak against this or whatever, and then the one kid was like, actually I have every power, all of them. If you could think of it, I have it. It's like, okay, well,
How could you ever not power? They're both so invincible and immortal and faster and stronger than everything and everyone.
yeah.
See, I usually played fair, but if I ever like came across a kid like that, I would immediately whip out my everything-proof shield destroying sword. Like I would try to out OP the OP kid.
Nice.
Hi Milo.
Hi, Milo.
I admit I got a few talkings too about how I dealt with kids like that.
Oh no.
So you know those wood chips that they have on the playground?
Oh god, I hated those ones.
No.
Yes.
Turns out if you throw them hard enough, they go through everything-proof shields.
Oh my god.
Got a few timeouts for that one, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Understandable. Wow,
Not
that's
so
a
everything-proof now, is it?
Wow. We're looking for a guy with a parrot on his head.
apparently so. Yeah, a human version of a cockatiel.
Yeah. Alright, so we're told that he's somewhere on Kumano Boulevard.
Okay, so that's like right there. I punched a kid in the face for hitting me with batteries.
Yeah. I mean, this was definitely like, I think it's actually the other way.
Oh, well, I'm in a fight now with Dr. Octopus, I guess.
I remember back in, I think, preschool, I like tackled a kid to the ground and started like wailing on him because one of my friends was hanging out with him.
That, you know, I feel like that's not a good reason to do that.
No, it definitely was not. I think I want to blame my autism for that one.
Care to elaborate?
I did not know how relationships are supposed to work.
I see.
Like I have to clarify. I was like 4 at the time.
4, okay, yeah. Fair.
So like I thought you know, a friend is someone that just hangs out with you and just you.
That's certainly a weird way. The world. I mean, again, you're 4, but like that would be a very weird way the world of work thing.
Yeah. But yeah, like we've been hammering home. I was 4.
Yeah. Man, I feel like I've already told this story, but I didn't really have any friends like until like high school. But I had like acquaintances or people I would call friend, I guess, at the time, but like they were, I don't know, like it's hard to like. They're basically just people I hung around, I guess, but I don't know if it's really like if they're like friend is like the appropriate word. Am I making sense?
I think so. Acquaintance.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking for Club Eden.
Club Eden, okay. But anyway, there's this one kid that I used to hang out with, like in elementary school, and I could never remember his name. Every single day, I would have to ask him what his name was again.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I'm terrible with names too. I remember faces well enough, but names, I just can't think names.
Yeah.
But I don't think you've told that story before, Norm.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think you have, yeah.
Well, don't ask me what his name was, because I still don't remember. Okay, well.
How about you, Roland? Got any interesting stories?
I mean, other than the time I like tackled a kid to the ground and started wailing on him in preschool, I mean, there was one time back in elementary school when a rumor started going around that I had entered the women's restroom, but that's that's pretty much as far as that story goes. It's just people started saying that I entered the girls' restroom, and that's it.
What did you?
No. That's
There are so many.
what someone who entered the girls' restroom would say.
That does sound like something someone who went to the women's restroom would say. I had so many rumors about me. One of the more interesting ones was that I had AIDS.
Okay. I don't even. Do kids even know what AIDS is?
I think so. This was in high school, mind you.
Oh, high school. Okay.
Or was it middle school? It might have been middle school. Even so, there was a rumor that
Okay, sorry.
Oh, no, don't like that one.
Please continue.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Check your map once you finish feeding this guy.
Anyways, a rumor started that I had AIDS because I had been diagnosed with diabetes and had to go to the nurse a lot more often while I was still learning to manage it. So I had to get excused from class. So I asked to be excused from class regularly to go see the nurse.
I see.
And people's first thought was AIDS for some reason.
Kids are weird and shitty.
Yeah. Kids are cruel, Jack.
You know.
I'm very in touch with my inner child.
Oh, that's not an enemy. Okay.
I was debating on whether I should do the fucking funny alternate version.
Yeah, I definitely did not want to use the Maxor version because I don't want that being a voice clip hanging out there on the internet.
Oh, Maxor's wild for putting that shit on the internet forever.
I have no idea what you guys are
check
talking
your
about.
Map.
Maxor does.
Club Eden.
Maxor is a YouTuber who does very meme-tastic video game reviews.
I see.
And usually says a lot of out-of-pocket things for the sake of humor.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
God, that specific angle of Shinada reminded me of that fucking like image that Rokkit posted last stream.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
I like getting my balls rubbed at massage parlors. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't think of any like stories that you guys have. Like I was like very heavily bullied all throughout like my school life, but I can't think of like any single story that really sticks out.
Sorry to hear that. I remember that when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, I got bullied a lot by the disabled kids.
By the disabled kids?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, no, so one of them, he had a disfigurement from birth, where his arms didn't grow properly, and he was also a lot shorter than he was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So his arms worked, they just couldn't bend, the joints didn't form properly, and they were very short and withered. Him and his friend, who I believe had a hearing disability and was also learning disabled, they would regularly just like follow me around, trying to bait me into pushing past them just so they could tell the teacher on me.
Damn.
And I had no idea why. They just did it.
That is very strange.
It's a fucking cruel.
Mm-hmm.
I have a story with a disabled person, but it's like they weren't the bully. They're actually like very nice. They're a very sweet person. But when like I was hanging out with them one day, we were at the lunch table and they challenged me to arm wrestling. I'm like, I don't think I want to do that because, you know, similarly to your story where their like arms were like, you know, they're like really like skinny, you know, like practically bone, you know, and they were in a wheelchair and
Getting a little too close.
yeah. But I was like, I mean, I guess you want me to. So then, you know, I let them win. Like I was like, oh man, good job. And they're like, no, come on, be real. Actually do it for real. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. Like let's actually like arm wrestle for real. Like, okay, if you insist. So second round, I just, you know, go full force all the way down. And then like, I think I actually like really hurt them because they started like, you know, crying in pain, and the teachers had to rush over, and like I think they had to go to the nurse's office, and I was like, I felt really bad, and I just avoided them for the rest of the school year.
Oh jeez.
Not fun.
Oh, not as such a creepy asshole. Like I get it's his job, but damn.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we're taking candid photos of an absolute piece of shit. But also, we are basically TMZ.
Yeah.
There are no heroes in this situation.
Like, don't get me wrong. I like his story and I like his fighting style, but he just never misses an opportunity to be creepy about stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he was 5 feet behind you, but I guess you got away.
I
You
guess
hit
so.
the extraction point.
Didn't even have to wait for extraction to arrive, damn. That man's going on the forums and complaining about how OP instant extraction is and how there needs to be a timer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, and there should be one more sub-story to do.
Yeah, there it is. I've been watching too much Invincible lately that I just saw this guy and I was like, Viltrumite?
Oh my god.
No, he doesn't have a mustache.
That's true. Man, season 3 has been popping off.
I know people said that season 2 was kind of weak, but I think season 3 kind of made up for it.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like season 2 had to be weak so season 3 could shine so bright. You know what I mean?
I think so.
I've actually not seen Invincible.
You should. It's really good.
It's a decent show, and it's a decent adaptation of the comic.
I've heard some people say that the show's like slightly better than the comic in a similar way of The Boys, but like not, you know, as extreme.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so season 1 of The Boys blew the comic out of the water. And as bad as the recent seasons of The Boys have been, it still blows the comic out of the water. I'm just going to say that.
No, I didn't think
Because the
recent
comic
seasons were
is horrible.
bad. Yeah.
I think I've mentioned this before, but the comic reads like a fanfic, like an angry fan fiction of somebody who thinks that all superheroes are dumb and smelly and wants everyone else to feel like superheroes are dumb and smelly. because it is a fan fiction written by somebody who thinks that superheroes are dumb and smelly and wants everyone else to think that superheroes are dumb and smelly.
Yeah. What's the boys about?
It's about superheroes suck. That's really it. But
kinda.
if you want to get technical, The Boys is about an alternate reality where superpowers exist because of pharmaceuticals that make people into superhumans. It's about how power corrupts these people into becoming both celebrities and also terrible people, and how people who are sick of supers pulling their shit without any sort of blowback form their own terrorist group / rebellious group, whichever you wish to label it, called The Boys, whose primary goal is to take down all supers, and especially the head super, who's a Superman stand-in called Homelander.
Homelander.
It's also like a commentary on corporate, like capitalism.
That's, I mean, again, in the show, yeah. In the comic, not so much. It's mostly just superheroes suck.
Yeah.
Isn't like Homelander in the show also like an ultra-nationalist symbol?
Yeah.
I mean, he literally wears a stars and bars cape.
Yeah, that's fair.
And his name is Homelander.
Yeah, so he was written in the comic to be a simultaneous stab at Superman and Captain America, so
what is
you remember that time like back in the early 2010s where Lady Gaga was getting a lot of popularity because she kept showing up in like weird outfits at photo shoots?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is what that's referencing.
This is ribbing on that.
Gotcha. Daddy Papa. Okay, I get it. Lady Gaga, yep. Daddy Papa. Okay.
Yep.
Understood.
I was gonna go with a Lady Gaga based pun for this stream, but this is like one sub story. We're doing mostly like main story stuff, and I also did not want to give away that we were going to see Lady Gaga.
Fair enough.
Are the shades so that you can't read her, poker faced?
Yeah.
With puns like that, you're gonna get caught up in a bad romance. Honestly, Rokkit, with puns like that, you're gonna get caught up in a bad romance.
I can't help it. I was born this way.
Although honestly, I think Dinah makes even worse puns, and it's ironic since Dinah is also part of their what would you call it? Polycule. That's the word.
Polycule.
The oval stage lookout is where you're going for.
Okay.
Have you ever read the lyrics to Poker Face, by the way?
Not really.
Apparently, like, the refrain, you know, the poker face, poker face. She wasn't actually saying poker face for the second, like, poker face. It was apparently, according to the official lyrics, it's poker face, fuck her face. And that, like, it uncensored onto the air.
Huh.
Like, everywhere, because nobody could hear the difference.
That's hilarious.
I mean, knowing Lady Gaga, that makes sense. That tracks. I remember Extraterrestrial.
I don't know about Extraterrestrial.
I don't remember exactly who it was, but basically it was a diss track against a guy that she had like a love fling with for a bit and then broke up with.
I don't remember that song, I'm afraid. I'll have to look it up sometime. But that's not really surprising. Celebrities do that shit all the time.
Sakai no Yama-chan.
I mean, speaking of diss tracks, there's this one like indie band that's like the most personalized diss track I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I think it's called Every Man Has a Molly, where he just like straight up doxes her, like first and last name.
Oh my god.
The entire song. Like, it's a good song, but like, it's like, goddamn, man.
Yeah, maybe a bit far.
That might have been a bit overboard. I'm not sure.
It's a little bit too much, I think. I think I see why she broke up with you. That's the kind of pettiness you got.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stuff like that. Like, not exactly the exact same, but like, I'm pretty sure that's the number 8675309 can no longer be used because of the song.
Yeah.
Beautiful eyes.
Beautiful eyes. I like how you're trying to drink to her gorgeous eyes when she's wearing like the thickest black mirror shades conceivable.
Right. Like, how is that the correct option?
I feel like this is every starving artist character ever. In terms of motivation.
I mean, I'm not sure how accurate it is to Lady Gaga, but I don't know. I've like I don't really like keep up with celebrities all that much, but from what little I've seen of Lady Gaga off the stage, she seems like an okay woman.
Yeah.
Wasn't that on the week?
Wasn't that a debate for a while whether or not Lady Gaga was actually a woman?
Oh my god.
I mean, knowing the world of people who watch celebrities, yeah, probably.
I feel like every celebrity gets transvestigated at least once.
I was not born this way. Well, what's your favorite chapter in this game? Probably gotta be... Specifically this game, I'd probably say... Finale Chapter 2. So, yeah, it is spoiling the plot a little bit, but we will have an entire finale act.
Okay.
So, yeah, Finale Chapter 2 is probably got to be my favorite chapter in this game.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be real. It would be kind of hard to not have an entire finale act, how everything's been established so far, with every single chapter we've done just leaving hanging plot threads.
Yeah.
I like how Chase Them, you were literally like mirroring his fucking movements like less than an inch away from him.
Yeah.
It's that secret technique that I learned from Baki, where you just perfectly copy their movements from right behind them so they'll never see you.
Have I ever mentioned that Baki's a little bit fucking silly?
Yes.
We don't talk about that time that Yujiro punched the ground so hard it stopped an earthquake. This takes place in real life, by the way.
Yeah.
This is a real human being in this universe. Nobody has superpowers.
I just can't help but remember that one, like, solid JJ...
Excuse me, lady, okay, thank you.
She can go through, like, fucking electrical panels, but not Shinada.
I guess.
That was apparently Kitty Pryde on a bad day just then.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it reminds me of, like, the one thing I can think of with Baki, like, the one thing that comes to mind with Baki is that one solid JJ video, where, like, one of the gags is, invisible food is a delicacy known to all the greatest boxers. Here's a picture of Muhammad Ali.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, that is exactly how Baki works. Delicious. I guess it needs a little salt. Baki wins! What? Congratulations, son. You did it. I'm so proud of you for winning. What the fuck you mean? I just said it needed salt.
I got it done.
What if I told you that that wasn't even the most ridiculous scene in Baki?
Oh my god.
Wow, this gun does nothing.
Well, it is a shoddy pistol.
Hello, welcome to Shitty Walk. What kind of pistol can I get you?
Well, at least I'm upgrading my weapon skill.
Yes, I'll take a shitty pistol with extra shitty bullets.
Careful, you almost hit Daddy Papa.
Man, you're so right.
Daddy Papa.
Oh,
Wouldn't that just be the thing? Like, you failed the sub-story because you chucked a gun at someone and hit the person you're trying to protect.
that would be stupid. I just remembered though, when you said the punching to stop an earthquake, it reminded me of this like thing on Facebook, like a video on Facebook I keep seeing where it's like like someone saying, I got a new JoJo stand or whatever, and it's like what their power does, and it's like like an animation of like, you know, the human muscles like in a fight with each other, like presumably two people, but like it's showing like the muscles, right?
Yeah.
And then like someone punches them like right where their heart is, and then it, like zooms out and like separates them into like the person who was punched separates them to like skeleton, muscles, and like some like nerve endings or whatever.
System.
Yeah, and then like
That's literally golden experience though.
And then it
is the sad thing.
And then it zooms in on their heart, and then like it like the heart just like stops beating, and then it puts the muscles and skeleton and nervous system back together, and they just fall on the ground dead.
Again, I hate to say it, but that is literally gold experience.
Yeah. Jeez.
Nah. There's plenty of JoJo memes about how stupid some stands are. It's like JoJo fans on their way to fight a guy who can turn Coke to Pepsi, but only on every second Tuesday of the month when it's raining.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever see that one image of like the bubblegum guy or whatever? That was like in Western media. My superpower is to like make like bubblegums or whatever, and everyone it's like written off as a joke, and no one takes him seriously, and like they all point and laugh at him. And it's like in Eastern media, and it's like, and now you will suffocate on bubblegum, you know.
I have filled your entire lungs with bubblegum.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, like I was actually helping a friend of mine. He was trying to do like a JoJo themed D&D campaign. And we were coming up with villains and, you know, basing them off song names as you do.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what we named it, but effectively we came up with the idea of a guy who can just like control sugar, and we like immediately realized how ludicrously busted that is. Because he could like remove all of the sugar from your bloodstream or clog it up so that you immediately go into anaphylactic shock and die.
Oh no.
And so we had to put some pretty heavy limits on that, where I don't know, I just think it's fun thinking of like how busted certain superpowers could be.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that happens in JoJo too, because you get like characters like Prosciutto, who's Grateful Dead, like can make people super old, but then it's balanced by the fact that it takes a long time for them to get old.
Unless if they're cold.
If they're cold, yes. Nope,
But
definitely
I
not
posted that comment.
shaped area.
Right.
I posted that comic you were talking about in voice chat text.
Oh. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Discord. Yeah, this one. Credit to Cheesy Man Fredo. Wait, I can't. Is that what that says? Cheesy Man.
Cheesy Man Fredo.
Fredo? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So I'm wondering if they fixed a certain segment we're coming up on.
Uh-oh.
So there is a segment we're coming up on where part of it is dependent on your frame rate. So if you're running the game at a higher frame rate, the segment is actually way harder than it's supposed to be. But I wonder if they fixed that by now.
I think my frame rate's capped anyway, because I'm playing in windowed mode. I like how the tape is clipping through her cheek.
You know, when will Yakuza characters learn that people can't talk with tape over their mouths?
You know, I feel like you can talk with tape over your mouth. Like, it's probably still gonna, like, be hard, but, like...
Yep.
Oh my god, it was the chef.
It was the chef all along.
No wonder he didn't fucking let him eat.
No wonder he banned us for not paying him. Everyone's finally had enough for us not paying them.
I guess.
And that fucking, like, immediate, like, one frame jump down to his laying down animation.
Yeah. Wait, the person who was kidnapped was also in on it?
Yeah?
Oh, Milky, that's who that was.
She was bait.
Damn. Even the taxi driver?
Yep.
Oh my god.
So, there was another name I was going to give this stream, but if you've seen Hot Fuzz, it would have given away the twist.
I have not seen Hot Fuzz.
Ah.
俺は勉強もできねえバカだけど、人の心を読むことはできる。あんたら全員、俺に心から接してくれてたじゃねえかよ。あんたらがあんなことするなんて俺は信じねえ。街で俺が危ない目にあったのも、酒井さんの事故も、全部あんたらの仕業だってのか。お前ら全員名古屋組の人間だってのか。ほうだ。名古屋組っていうのは。 我々一般市民で組織された組なんだわ。
The greater good.
と同じにされるのは心外だが。
The greater good.
The greater good.
牛島さん、あんた。
I miss the Cornetto trilogy, man. Why can't we get more movies like that?
What is it?
I know, right?
I don't think I've seen that either.
The Cornetto trilogy, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and End of the World.
Yeah, I've not seen any of those.
You should watch them, they're all fantastic.
I've not seen End of the World, but I have seen Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz.
Okay, to be fair, you can suffer this. You can. It's not the worst thing to miss out on End of the World. Or World's End, excuse me.
Fair.
Because it's alright, but it's definitely the weakest of the trilogy.
That's fair.
And with a kitchen knife. Man, you mean the chef is okay with using kitchen knives, but the baseball player won't use a baseball bat?
Yeah. See, he's okay with sullying the good name of cooking.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
God, the fucking reflection off the knife lighting up Shinada's face.
Right.
It's like that little attention to detail.
And who are you,
I'm sorry,
Chucklepuffs?
that's somewhere to be.
Oh, you hesitated.
Why did you stop? You could have just kept going.
Like, I get reacting to a loud crash, but like, that wouldn't have necessarily made you stop your momentum.
Yeah.
Kiryu-san, I thought you were dead.
Okay. How am I getting my money?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the guys like wipe off the slightly inconvenient sticky foam and kick their ass, right?
Yeah.
Hi, DJ Clark.
Hi, DJ Clark.
All right.
Oh, For a second there, I thought we teleported back inside.
Wait, are some of these police officers? Isn't it assaulting a police officer going to be like a crime?
No, they're the security guards from that security company that we dealt with at the very start of Shinada's segment.
Oh, okay.
Why do they have such police-looking uniforms?
Because it's the security. Like, security always is... Like, the term rent-a-cop... Well, I mean, you work in security, so you should probably know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like, the term rent-a-cop is pretty fucking accurate to some security companies.
I guess, if it's a professional, like, armed security force. But these guys aren't armed.
True. Still doesn't stop some security firms from getting a little too big for their britches.
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but supposedly the company I work for is the 3rd largest in the world, according to them. And most of our uniforms are pretty easily distinguishable from an officer's.
That's fair. Wait, do we work for the same company?
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
Does yours logo feature 3 dots? I'm trying not to name drop here.
No, it's not.
Then no.
So yeah, this is the segment that's FPS dependent.
Ah, Crash Bandicoot, I love that game.
Okay, yep, the bug is still present. That thing is not supposed to catch up to you.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool.
So you're just gonna take a whole bunch of unavoidable damage. Don't worry about it.
I love
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot, don't you guys?
You know, I played the second game.
Best one in my opinion. I know everybody likes 3 the best.
I don't know why, but that was like back before I could buy my own game. So my parents would just always give me whatever they thought I would like. And for some reason, they only ever got me sequels. Like not sequels as in like the first game and the second game. No, there's always the second game. And it's like what? Like thanks, but like I don't know. I feel like I should be playing this in order, but whatever. Like I can't complain. I you know, free games because my parents are buying it for you, right?
Yeah.
But so I had Crash 2, I had Spyro 2, I had a fucking always just the second one in the franchise. But anyway,
to be fair, Crash Bandicoot, you definitely want to start with 2.
Starting with 1 is it will make you not like video games. Because that game does not like you.
yeah. I was a completionist from a very young age, so playing the Crash Bandicoot was very not fun for me because I would want to get every single box, and then there'd be levels where you had to go backwards because there are multiple routes, and I like Spyro more.
Yeah, that's fair.
Crash 1. No, sorry, Roll.
I was about to say, and then there's just some levels in Crash Bandicoot where you literally cannot complete the level until you get further in the game.
Yeah, I just couldn't.
Have either of you played the Crash Remastered?
I own it on Steam, but I haven't actually played it yet.
Wait, shit, that's on Steam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that and Spyro Reignited are both on Steam, I think.
And since I own it, that means you also have access to it.
Pretty sure It's About Time is also on Steam.
It is. I don't think I own that one yet, but I'm probably gonna buy it at some point.
Yeah, no, but as much as I think Toys for Bob did a really good job recreating the games, fuck them forever for... Like, it's cool they re-included Slippery Climb in Crash 1, but to make it mandatory? Fuck you for that. For context, Slippery Climb is a level that the original developers of the original Crash Bandicoot, which has things like Bridge to Nowhere as mandatory levels, thought that level was too hard and removed it from the game. Why was that bat lying there like you could pick it up and use it as a weapon if you were just gonna put it back down?
That's what I'm asking.
I guess the devs just really wanted to make sure that you at least picked up one bat as Shinada.
Hold on. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
I realized that I could do that.
Yeah. Nice.
And I can also level up.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Slippery Climb was actually DLC. So I'm not sure if it becomes mandatory once you purchase the or once you've downloaded the DLC.
I don't think it was DLC. I seem to remember getting it on my console.
No, that's right. It was actually just added to the game in an update.
Oh, yeah, no, and I'm positive they made it mandatory because I remember being stuck there for 3 fucking hours.
Yeah. My condolences.
I forget who it was, but there's a YouTuber that I was watching who was complaining about the enemies that were on, like, Slippery Climb, and how, like, in the original, they were just, like, you know, glowing eyes coming out of a dark hole, and, like, claw arms reaching out, and it was, like, all mysterious, like, oh man, what could that be? But then, like, in the Reignited trilogy, they just turn them into, like, old men.
Old man.
Old man.
Like little lab tech assistants or whatever.
No, just an old man.
No, it was like, so, have you seen Aladdin?
Yeah.
You remember that disguise that Jafar used on Aladdin in the prison? To, like, look like an old man prisoner? That's what the prisoner enemies in the Reignited version look like.
Oh yeah, I guess I forgot that because I was so fucking mad at the platforming.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got a new heat action where I slammed someone into a wall after doing the My Meteor Tackle, and then can use the heat action, but they keep dying before I can do it. Oh wait, oh no, wait, grab someone again.
That's not a, that's not a heat action. That's that. So you've been using it a few times. That's that little, like, Shinada turns and, like, backhands them as they're falling down attack.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll take your word for it.
At least I think so, anyway.
I mean, if there's a heat action that I can use with a partner, I definitely want to be using that, because it, like, might be the only time.
Imagine that he does that heat action you just did, but, like, instead of it falling right into his hand, just blade first into his throat. Just...
Now, have it like that one QTE in Yakuza 0 where like he and the enemy try to kick each other after throwing a knife in the air, and then the knife just goes through one of their feet.
Yeah. Okay, got heat again. Oh, hold on. In the wall. Wait. Like, oh, because all my heat's gone. No! Hold on. I can do this.
No, he's already kicked him off.
No! Okay. Grab him. Okay, nope. Turn him around.
The enemies grabbed him.
Oh, damn it. Come on, dude! Do anything! Be useful!
No!
Be useful for once in your life!
Oh, he doesn't want to.
Yeah! Okay, so that's...
There you go, was it worth it?
To grab someone from behind.
Yeah, I need behind now. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna position him for you. Here.
I'm gonna position him.
That's not what I meant to do. How do I just let go?
You can't.
Oh. No,
you
get
wait
behind.
Until the enemy breaks out of your grab.
Get behind him. Get behind him.
Why don't you just, like, wait for the guy to get up and try to get him to face you?
Oh, good point, actually. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, now just keep his back to him.
Come on.
You got this, Shinada.
What do you? No! Turn around! Turn around! Oh my god.
Just wanted to hug his buddy.
Oh my god, he's dead.
He's dead.
You idiot! You killed him!
Now I gotta find a new group of enemies and... Oh, that's the wrong button.
Yep.
Die. Gotta find a new group of enemies and just fucking die.
You guys focus on.
Does my partner have like health at all, or is he like infinite? No. Okay.
No, he's just he's
no, don't go for the
just...
boss. Oh my god.
Alright, maybe you could take out like the 2 underlings and then try to draw aggro from the boss and let Takasugi try to grab him from behind.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. I didn't even think he could grab the boss, but he just proved that he can, so. Okay. No, focus on me. Focus on me. Focus on me. Yes!
Yes!
Let's go!
Boom!
Alright, that was worth it. Did I or did I not just unlock something with that lets me do a heat action after slamming him on a wall?
Let me see. What did you... Which like, level and place did you unlock?
Tech, I guess it would be Tech 7.
Tech 7. Let's... My Meteor Finish. Press heavy attack after slamming an enemy into a wall with My Meteor Tackle.
Okay, so it's not a heat action, it's just an additional move.
Yep.
Okay. There we go, okay.
That one.
Got it. Where even is my friend? There. Okay, jeez. Oh my god, he's never gonna leave that fucking building.
No. Look, he's busy. You can take... He gets the 1 guy in the building, and you get the 20 guys outside the building.
That seems fair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have the grabbery grab.
Yeah.
If you hold the camp, the
There.
yeah, little trigger.
Ooh, I'll take this. Probably could have used that. Oh well.
Okay.
Oh, my thing.
Okay, you were like nowhere near the edge of those logs. You were like dead center, and he kind of just teleported.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Your thing's right there next to you.
Ooh.
Your thing.
Am I? How did you even get past?
He ran. He just ran. And he ran. Oh my god, this.
Oh no.
Balls?
Oh!
And the best thing is you can do that with a spear. Doesn't kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the characters don't kill, right?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
lord.
the characters don't kill, they just throw a spear so that it lands directly dead center in an enemy's chest, and then jump on the spear and fucking Coco on the enemy's chest.
Definitely not dead. Okay, apparently this guy was immune to the fall over thing.
He stood just out of range.
He was right in front of me.
Just out of range.
Okay.
Oh, hey, a sword.
Wait, what? Where? Here we go. Nameless katana. Man, this guy just keeps refilling his health.
Fucking Kuze ass.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing actually. Is that a stun gun? I'll take that.
Nope, that is a gun. Well, okay, yeah, there's a stun gun, and then there's also a gun.
Okay, yes. I'll focus more on the stun gun. I don't think I've done the stun gun heat action in this game yet.
What if I had a gun that shot other guns?
I feel like that is a joke that I've seen someone do before. Was it Rick and Morty? I think it was Rick and Morty.
I mean, probably. I'm pretty sure it's a thing that Borderlands did.
Ah, dang it.
Oh my god, the T-pose!
Oh!
Okay, it's basically the same.
Not dead.
Not dead.
But the cool thing about the stun gun is that it has the knife animation, which includes being able to use fucking sword bill.
Sword bill?
It's an attack from Kingdom Hearts that Peter Pan can use, where he just fucking goes ham with the knife on the enemy.
Oh.
What if I just stab them really hard and fast a lot of times?
Oh, that stun gun's still alive.
It is?
Yep.
Where is it? There it is. Hell yeah. 30?
Damn, that's got a lot of charge, actually.
Yeah.
Are most tasers, like, single-use, though?
Are they?
Well, most taser, like most long, like mid-range tasers, like the taser guns, are single use.
Fair enough.
Where the fuck did my taser go? Why did you drop it all the way over there? Janata!
And why'd it cost 2 charges to drop it?
Yeah, that's another thing.
That did not do much else.
Oh yeah, so Yakuza 5 has that scale heat actions mechanic.
Even on people that I didn't use it on?
Yeah, so it goes stale per battle, not per opponent.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little bit assy. Just a touch of ass.
Thankfully after this, the stale heat actions mechanic is per enemy.
Ooh.
But for this game, yeah, it's per battle.
Is there anything else I can pick up? I know he's like almost dead, but...
I mean, you've got your sturdy weapons if you really want to.
True.
Oh yeah, pipe.
Got a pole. One-handed pipe.
I have a weapon!
Alright. Got him.
Okay, so in the context of like your blunt weapons, wouldn't them being sturdy mean that you can hit them harder with it, meaning they do more damage than these fragile 12-hit pipes?
You'd think, but no.
Logically.
But when does logic matter?
It only does more damage if it can break easily.
Unless it's the fucking demon sword from fucking 2 or whatever.
Oh yeah, the one that has like 99 health, but like the whole point is that you have to break it to get its ultimate form.
And even that has like 40 hits once it's unlocked.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah, don't touch me. You still are the person ruining my life, fucker.
I actually do like that idea for a weapon. Like, the weapon gets better if it breaks. And then is repaired. I know Dark Souls had a weapon like that. Like one of the Dark Souls games. Where like, you have a spear, but like the whole gimmick is that the spear has like a giant fucking rock stuck to the end. And the way to get the actual spear, use it until it breaks, and then repair it.
Nice. I guess that makes sense. The other thing I can think of, and it's not really the same, as a matter of fact, it kind of seems like a wasted potential, is in Zelda Majora's Mask. You can there are 2 sword upgrades, and the first upgrade is like it's like a better sword than your original sword, but like you can't bring it back in time with you. So like whenever you reset whenever you go back in time to the first day, you just have your regular sword again. And then But then, like, if you get like gold dust, you can upgrade the upgraded sword. So you upgrade it the first time, and then upgrade it again to the third form. And that one you can take back in time with you. So every single time I play it, I just upgrade to the third form immediately, which means I never use the second form sword. It just seems like what's the point?
Yeah. Well, what's the point if you can't take it with you? You know?
Yeah.
1年前、お前が金を借りに来た時、借用書の名前見て驚いたぜ。まさかこんなとこで再会するなんてよ。
ずっと俺の正体知ってたってことですか？
ああ、そうだ。こんなに落ちぶりやがって。まあ容赦なく取り立てができる分、
The Sentier Spear.
じゃあ、あのホームランボール
Yep, that's the one.
マスクの男に渡したのって。
And apparently once you break it, you don't even have to repair it. It just gets in, it just becomes unbreakable.
Oh, nice.
なんだか知らねえが。
It also has absolutely no scaling whatsoever, so it's not... Like most things in Dark Souls that require way too many steps to unlock, it's not worth your time.
Yeah, fair enough. But it has a good moveset at least.
こんな結末が待ってるとはな。夢にも思わなかったぜ。
I mean, most of the halberds in Dark Souls games do. It's just that for some reason they never want to give halberds good stats.
ちゃんと返せよ。
At least not compared to the swords.
Now that's a real shame because I love halberds.
借金とあのボール。
I agree.
結構
Like, they could have made the Gargoyle's Tail halberd really cool, but they didn't.
And instead, it's the Dragon Tail sword. That's the best one.
The FDS, as it's known. The fucking Drake sword.
Because it's always got to be a fucking sword.
真鍋さん。はい。久保田はしくじりました。代わって私が確実に始末します。終わりましたら報告します。真鍋さん。あんたもなのか？
お前が敵だったら、どうして俺たちに尻尾をつかませるような情報を与えたんだ？
尻尾？俺は八百長は確かにあったと言っただけだ。それ以上探るなときつく忠告したはずだぞ。そんなんで俺が止まるとは思ってなかったでしょうに。まあ、ほりゃほうだが。だが俺ら腐っても野球選手。勝負の世界に引き分けはあれせん。ちゃんと勝負の幕を引くしかにゃ。
Guess not. Also, what did the fucking lone shark guy say? Like a second ago, that he knew about the home run baseball and Trevor did? Or...
Oh yeah, no. So like at the very start of this chapter, we had that cutscene where Shinada was like signing a ball for a fan.
Yeah.
Takasugi was that fan.
You're doing this now, I guess.
So,
yep.
So he knew from the beginning that he only pretended that he didn't know who I was.
Yep.
What's the point?
As Shinada very frustratedly said, so everyone's known about me, and just been pretending they don't.
This is a Yakuza game, and everyone has to have ulterior motives and be doing stupid shit all the time for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever, all the stupid again.
Takasugi just out there, like, giving you coaching.
Yeah.
Stab him! Stab him again!
That was fucking literally just me when I try. That's just point of view. You try to ask for directions in London, like goddamn.
Yeah.
And then you get back up and get stabbed again.
Good grief. Ow, ooh, owie, ooh, wow. He did the same thing back to me, except only once.
You know,
no, he stabbed me once.
This is just an average day in Bristol, I guess.
Yeah.
Two gentlemen from Bristol having an average conversation at night.
Yeah. Boy, you got a license to shank? Yeah, I do right here.
Oh, must have a license right here.
Man,
I see. Everything's in order then.
I guess May and Greg would fit
Sorry,
right
mate,
in.
a license is a license. Bloody hell, bit sad, isn't it?
May and Greg would fit right in doing those knife fights.
Oh.
Sir, are you aware that your knife is glowing?
Why did you just, like, lightly flopping him onto his back to feed him?
Good question.
He's just that low on HP. I'm wondering, what would have happened if you failed those QTEs?
Just immediately die, have to start the entire segment over.
Immediately die, yeah.
どういうことだ
It's like that DM who just makes you fucking insta-die every time you roll a natural one. Never have that DM. Have self-respect, players. You're allowed to leave tables.
That'd be really annoying, honestly, because like all the time it takes to create a character sheet.
Yeah.
I love fucking Shinada's logic here. Yeah, this guy is like the best cleanup hitter, and the cleanup hitter is supposed to know what happens next. He lost, so therefore he must have known that he would lose.
What? Very sound logic.
Definitely logic of some kind. To misquote a line from Kung Pao Enter the Fist, I'm sure your logic is very solid in some universe. Your main weakness is that this is Earth.
Oh, that's pretty good. Is it gonna be like Uno?
Oh gee whiz, the character that you had unshakable faith in and thought would never betray you, betrayed you in a Yakuza game. I could have fucking seen that coming!
Okay.
It was the only other guy to kind of sort of profit off of Shinada getting framed.
No, thank you. Okay, got it. No. Everything is going as planned. Goodbye.
名古屋を守るのが私の宿命だということに変わりはありませんから。ええ、手は打ってあります。
Measures have been taken, 6 feet deep by 6 feet tall.
Wait, that would be a very wide.
6 feet deep, 6 feet tall. That's just 6 feet.
Yes. Thank you for catching the joke.
I think my brain is broken. I made this joke in, like, literally the Silent Hill 2 stream on Tuesday, but I'll say it again for you guys. My boss, at one point wanted me to debox the all defines items, because basically we like change out the seasonal, every single week we change out the all defines aisle, right? Because it's like, oh, this is this week's selections or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So they asked me if I would just like open all the boxes in the back because it was on a Tuesday, and they're like, okay, tomorrow's all the finds day, so if you could just like open all these boxes and put them on the pallet, so that way we don't have to waste time opening boxes while we're putting on the shelf, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, and I was doing that, and as I was doing it, one of my managers came in and was like, by the way, you know you don't have to open up every box, right? Because like, you know, not all of the product will fit on the shelf, you know? If you get like a lot of the same item, you can probably just open a few of them, but like, you know, you don't have to open all of them because they probably won't be able to fit on the shelf anyway. And I was thinking like, you know, I was told to open every box, so I'm opening every box, right? You know, autism brain, right?
Yeah.
And it made me think that, you know, I have trouble with nuance. Maybe my brain is very rigid, and then it got me thinking like smooth brain, right? Because like, you know, orange cat. But like my brain is both smooth and rigid. So okay, so like whenever people think of smooth brain, they think of like, you know, a rounded brain, right? No wrinkles, but it's still like round. But I was thinking if I have a smooth brain, but also my brain is rigid, that probably means my brain is polygonal, right?
Polygonal brain.
Yes, a polygonal brain with the very sharp edges. So my brain is both smooth and sharp, just like my cat dick.
New insult unlocked. Polygonal brain.
Polygonal brain, yes. Have you watched a dub where there's a foreigner, typically American, and the joke is that they speak English funny, but it doesn't work in the dub because everyone's speaking English? I don't think I have. Oh, hey, look, there's the last sub-story.
Yep, one more sub-story.
Oh my god.
Getting chased by 2 fights at once. This is a Shinada.
It almost makes me wonder if all these random thugs on the street also just knew who I am and are fighting me because everyone knows who I am.
Yeah.
Oi, oi, oi. Oh, I didn't get to knock him out before he got out.
But yeah, no, Milo was talking about like English-speaking characters in Japanese stuff, and it reminds me of this one video I saw of like, oh hey, more guys. Yeah, no, it reminded me of this video I saw on YouTube once from this one anime where like they actually got a decent actor to play an English-speaking character in Japanese dub. It was like this one anime where like the two characters are like, you know, these two like characters, male and female, are like having some sexual tension or something, and like they both go to the bathroom to like try and sort out their thoughts. We follow the male characters. He goes into the bathroom, like starts trying to psych himself up, and then another guy comes out of one of the stalls to the sinks, and he's just like making love to the mirror, and he's just like talking in like pretty good English with no accent.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm bad at speaking.
Sorry, it's okay, me too.
And the longer I talk all in one go, the less my words make sense to me.
I was waiting for the through line. Did you already like say the punchline?
I don't think there was a punchline.
Oh, okay.
I barely even remember what I said.
That's okay.
Tell me you're autistic without telling me you're autistic.
Yeah.
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 I remember in Mob Psycho 100, because I usually don't watch the subs. I usually only ever watch the dubs. But for Mob Psycho 100 specifically, I watched the sub first because because a friend wanted to show it to me because he thought I would really like it, which I did. But it was before it had a dub, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I ended up watching the sub first, and I remember there's a bit where there was someone, you know, trying to like, they were in Reagan's office and they wanted to like commune with their dead dad, right? Oh, well, this is interesting. And anyway, so like there were, you know, Reagan was pretending to commune with the dead. And started talking to the guy pretending to be his dead dad, right? And then the guy was like, wow, Dad, how'd you learn how to speak Japanese so well in the sub? And I was like, man, I wonder how they're going to do this in the dub. So, in the dub, by the way, the joke was, continuing in the sub, was like, oh, he knows how to speak, Raider was like, oh, where is he? Well, he like broke the connection and then pretended to break the connection. You get what I mean? But basically, the guy said that his dad was from America, so he speaks English, right?
Yeah,
Anyway.
I remember what scene you're talking about. Reagan basically said like, seances are auto-translated into the native language of the seancee.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was like, man, if this is how they're doing it in the sub, I wonder how they're going to translate that in the dub. So eventually the dub comes around, and it plays out basically the same, but then like, then the guy says, wow, Dad, where'd you learn how to speak English so well? And I was like, uh-oh. Because that's not gonna make sense. Because then he's just gonna say, oh, he's from America, but like most people in America speak English. So what they do instead is like, oh, he's from Jersey. Like, what? I guess people in Jersey don't know how to speak English. Or wait, do know how to speak English? Hold on. I think my brain's still broken. I have a polygonal brain.
No one knows how words work.
This is
I really enjoy how to this day, even when like Ohio's the state everyone makes fun of, you can talk shit about Jersey and literally nobody gives a shit unless they're from New Jersey.
Yeah. Everything's legal in Jersey.
I mean, I still remember that one Futurama joke. The one Futurama joke where they're looking for apartments, right? And like every single apartment has a problem with it, and you're like, they go from one apartment to the next, and there's always like, oh, some downside. So eventually you get to an apartment that...
this apartment is great.
Yeah.
But what's the catch? Oh, there's no catch. Although we are technically in New Jersey. Man, not a single apartment that's even remotely livable.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
Nope, not done with you.
Okay, now I'm done with you.
Throw him to the ground and just immediately pick him right back up.
What a camera angle. Okay. Now let me put things in the box. Were the kitty figurines the items in Dead Souls?
Yes. And much like in Dead Souls, here they're mainly vendor trash. But they won't get you nearly as much money as Dead Souls.
I see.
I say they, but this is the only cutie girl figurine you'll get.
Gotcha.
Same with Daddy Papa's autograph. They're both unique items that you're supposed to sell for money.
Which I could do, or I could just let it rot in my inventory and then get the money once we have all the characters together.
You'll get your money when you fix this damn inventory.
Yeah. Okay. So where the fuck's the side story?
It's at the counter.
Interesting.
Man, I legitimately miss the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans, man.
Yeah. I wish they I wish they did get to do the Spider-Man 4.
Dude, you did try to kill me. But yeah, I do agree. I do kind of wish that we did get Spider-Man 4.
Man, imagine if the Spider-Man Raimi films kept going and ended up being like incorporated into the MCU once that started going.
Technically,
they are incorporated into the MCU.
Yes, technically yes, but I meant like imagine this Raimi films and the MCU were in the same universe as opposed to separate universes.
Well, then we wouldn't get the funniest joke of No Way Home.
Yeah, that's true.
I was a member of the Avengers.
What's that?
That's great, man. Like, what is that? You're like your band?
Yeah.
Okay, but unironically though, who do you think between Raimi, was it amazing or spectacular for the second trilogy?
It was amazing. Spectacular as a cartoon series.
Do you think original, amazing, or Homecoming had the best spider suit designs? Like Iron Spider notwithstanding.
I don't know.
Probably have to go with. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let me remind myself what Amazing Spider-Man looked like. Yeah, okay. So I'd probably have to go with Amazing Spider-Man on that one.
Yeah.
Like, specifically in terms of suit design, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking is like, who do you think had the best look?
The only thing about
suit design-wise.
The only thing about the amazing suit design is like the built-in shoes. I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird. Like the sneakers, you know, they're just sneakers in the suit.
Yeah. Milo says you're a nerd.
Yeah, thank you.
Which of us? Because I mean, I'm the one talking about comics. Oh, and here I am nerding out over comics, and I still can't get fucking recognized. Great, great. This sucks. I hate it. I hate it here.
You're a nerd, Rocket. We all think you're a nerd too, and you're cute.
Fuck you. How dare you say that?
It was the fuck you, man.
Nice. I said to my co-host, who is now the fuck you guy.
Yeah.
Little did I know that the fuck you guy was in collusion with the Peener Snipper Mans.
The Peener Snipper Mans.
God.
What would I be? I'm the Paul Liquor Man.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, easy enough.
My favorite one of those is fucking, I went to the pizza place to get the pizza, and suddenly, Italian.
Italian. I liked the 1-2 punch of one that was like a series of scariest stories or whatever. And like towards the beginning, they're like, and there I saw it. I was in school and there it was, the creature teacher. And then like they keep doing more like scary, you know, quote unquote scary stories. But then like they like do a like they what's it called? A callback. Because in the same video, it was like I went to church and there I saw it, the creature preacher, and I thought that was hilarious.
You can choose any. It's just what food do you want?
I don't know. Special, why not?
Yay, food!
Woo.
And it's food that doesn't damage you.
Woo.
So basically, I just have to keep walking in and out of this building.
Yep, you just have to keep walking in and out of this building, hitting some home runs, and getting food.
Cool. Wow, living the dream.
Yeah. I would say I want to get food for home runs, but like, I've had a good amount of food today. I'm good.
I mean, it's the dream for Shonada specifically, because he loves baseball, and he also is broke as fuck. So free food for hitting home runs, yeah.
Anyway, two home runs, 5 pitches. I wonder if you can do this.
Oh, I don't know. I should not have used all my heat in the last one.
Oh well.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Dink.
Bonk.
Ping pong. Well, what's the worst anime trope in your opinion? Oh man, there's a lot to choose from there. I would definitely say anytime an anime just like randomly sexualizes a female character for no reason.
I would have to agree with that.
Especially high school age.
Especially high school age, yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say isekai, damn. I fucking hate isekais. Because they're all the exact fucking same.
I think ReZero is pretty good.
It's possible I've got a poison well mentality ever since SAO, and everybody told me, oh, you gotta watch it, it's so good. No, it's not so good. You don't gotta watch it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I say it was actually kind of terrible.
Oh, Nagito's so cool. No, he's not. He's actually kind of the worst.
I think it had.
In fact.
Sorry, continue.
No, I wanted to hear what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say it started promising, like it had a good premise to start with, like, and then it started strong. The first few episodes were like you know, a good hook, and it like had potential, and then they just like, you know, dropped the ball.
Fumbled.
Yeah.
In Milo says, in my opinion, it's the 1,000-year-old lolly. Yeah, that's kind of what we ended up saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny how everyone's least favorite anime trope involves sexualizing children.
Yeah. It's sad that it's a trope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, on that note, has anyone ever seen Dragon Maid or Kobayashi's Dragon Maid?
I've not.
No, but like I've seen a trailer for it, and I am utterly disappointed.
The joke is literally lesbians, for starters. It's a slice of life anime where, unironically, one of the major plot lines throughout the early seasons of the show is about a 8-year-old girl coming to grasp with her lesbian sexual desires for the 1,000-year-old dragon lolly.
Okay.
And also another running joke is that one of the characters, whose entire personality is that she has enormous fun bags, keeps inadvertently sexually harassing said child by, like, they sleep in the same bed for some reason. Yeah, no, and this is cringe.
Worse.
This is cringe.
Yeah. See, I'd already, like I said, I'd seen like the trailer for it, and like initially I already didn't like it because it had a good premise for like a comedy anime. Like a guy hires a maid from like a sexy maid company or whatnot, and it turns out that maid is actually a 5-story tall dragon. And it's like, okay, that's good for like a few good jokes, like maybe not carrying an entire series, but like, you know, like an episode or two. And if you try to make that the whole series, then that's slightly respectable at least. But no, then the dragon just turns into girl.
Yeah. I also
Girl. It's also not something that was hired. Literally, the entire premise is literally just mouse removes Thorn from Lion's Paw, except instead of mouse and lion, it's just regular, like, salary woman and dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, because she saved the dragon's life, then the dragon feels indebted to her and is madly in love with her, even though she's made it very clear she's not interested and not lesbian. And the entire show is just the dragon trying to force the woman to love her, which, by the way, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, everything I hear about this show just makes it worse, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like her trying to. It's like the dragon, who's a girl, trying to force the woman who saved her, who's stated multiple times that she's not into girls and not seeking a romantic relationship, to like either trick her, gaslight her, or sometimes outright force her into feeling affection for the dragon. And it's all played up for comedy, of course.
Yeah.
And I just don't like that show or that at all. Because it's a bad one.
Yeah, I will be avoiding that. I had no idea about any of that.
Yeah, like, the jokes aren't even that funny. It's like every single joke is like, haha, she's embarrassed now, and they're lesbian, and she's lesbian, and she doesn't accept her feelings. Haha, isn't that funny? Oh boy, look at this one. The dragon cut her tail off so that she could make stew to try and, like, get inside Miss Kobayashi in some weird, so that she gets some weird perverse sexual non-consenting pleasure out of that. But it's okay because her tail grows back. Yeah, you see the problem here?
Yeah.
It doesn't get better either. It just gets more characters that are exactly as fucked up and comfortable with this stupid shit.
Literally, the best thing about this series is that my misconception as to what the series was about sounded like it might be a good idea in proper context.
Yeah, no, like, it's actually a pretty funny concept, what you thought. But, no.
Yeah.
Going off of what Rall thought, though, I will say, definitely not my least favorite, considering the things that we talked about. But another trope I dislike is also dragon just turns into boring human.
Yeah.
I don't think I could find the original one. But, hold on.
Funny enough, speaking of, like, getting good concepts from bad media, it reminds me, like, about a week or so back, I got an idea, like, I got, like, a manga idea, like, an isekai manga idea from fucking Forsworn, or was it Forspoken? What's that, like, one, like, generic isekai game that people bash because the main character talks like a millennial?
Forspoken.
I think that's Forspoken, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, in that game, like, one of, like, your ongoing goals in the game is to, like, kill, like, the 4 overlords of this land and, like, bring peace to it. One of the overlords is an illusionist. You kill her very easily, and then suddenly the main character wakes up back in the real world after fighting the illusionist.
Yeah.
But no, what it gave me an idea was an isekai manga that, like, starts off like a pretty typical isekai manga, but then, like, at one point, like, a few chapters into the story, the main character suddenly wakes up back in the real world, like, with almost no memory of what happened in the fantasy world. Then it goes on for, like, a few chapters as a slice of life manga, before the character suddenly just wakes back up in the fantasy world, having remembered what happened in the real world. And then, like, some like, plot elements start crossing over between both worlds.
So, like, they're going back and forth between worlds? Or is it still, like, an illusion?
They're going back and forth between both worlds.
Okay. That could be interesting. I don't think I've actually seen an isekai where someone goes back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know, I take that back. I actually have seen an isekai where people go back and forth between both worlds. It's called Digimon.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, you have a point.
Yeah.
Actually, that kind of reminds me of Code Lyoko.
Oh my god, I love Code Lyoko!
Lyoko's fucking lit, man.
Yes.
You know what? I've recreated a meme from memory based on that whole dragon conversation we were having.
Oh,
There you
yeah?
go. Voice chat text.
Oh, hold on, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
burn. Yeah.
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 You can fuck the dragons in our new games. Dragons are new gamers, yeah. Give me a break.
Fucking goddamn it.
Damn it.
東上会と近江連合がそれぞれ島を持っていた。それぞれの組の資金源がワイバーンズを中心とした八百長による野球賭博だったってわけだ。
つまり、お前の9回追放劇の真相は藤田が仕掛けた。東上会、近江連合、両組織の名古屋追放が全ての目的だったってことか。
藤田さんは監督を辞任した後も徹底的に全ての真相を隠し続けた。一方で名古屋組という極道組織があるから。
Yeah, I don't think like certain messages not going through is because of YouTube censorship. I think, well, it's either YouTube censorship, but like the AI is fucked up, or it's not YouTube censorship. YouTube just keeps fucking up its netcode and you lose the message.
I mean, I've had other people say that they could get certain phrases, and like I don't have any like banned words or anything, so it's on YouTube's end. I don't know. It's very weird.
Yeah.
牛島さんとミルクちゃんという俺が一番世話になった人が全員を説得したみたいでね。彼らは彼らで15年間ずっとこうなる日が来るんじゃないかって怯えて暮らしてたのさ。
辛いな、お前にとっては。
まあね。でもまだ悲しんでられないよ。真相の奥に眠る本当の敵をこの目で見るま
This
で。
cookies and cream milk was is good, but I'm honestly kind of wishing I just got
牛島
regular
さんた
milk.
ちに拉致された時にはっきり分かった。
Yeah.
彼らは決して殺しに慣れてる人間じゃない。
Like it's good, but it's really more like a milkshake than just milk.
この数日間街で起こったような事故を演出できるようには思えないんだ。
酒井という男が工事現場で事故死したあの件か。
Also, I originally watched Dragon make
それだけじゃない。
lesbians that got creepy, so I stopped.
実際俺も
Yeah, that's the
名古屋
thing
組の
with
こと
like
を調べ始
lesbian
めてすぐ危
relationships
険な目にあ
in
ったし、
media is like
何日か前の東上会と
you kind of have to be careful because some of them are actual genuine lesbian representation, and other ones are kink representation, or just a fetish.
牛島さんたちがいくら名古屋組の構成員だからといって人を殴ることすら躊躇する彼らがそんな大胆な行動ができるとは俺には思えない。絶対に本職の連中が背後にいるはずだ。
謎の組織。名古屋組のさらに背後にいる極道組織がある。
Yeah, this fucking like mask and sunglasses guy just staring straight ahead intensely is just fucking hilarious with that mask.
あの男
Yeah.
なんだあんた藤田さんの背後にいる人間に心当たりでもあるのか。
俺が名古屋組を追いかけていたのはその男と名古屋のつながりを明らかにするためだ。だがこれ以上のことは藤田から直接聞くしかないだろう。ご苦労だった。約束の報酬だ。もう仕事は終わりだ。俺は東京に戻る。お前はここに残って借金のせいと新しい職探しをする。
versus Citrus. I have not heard of any of those.
藤田さんに会うつもりなのか。だったら俺も一緒に行くって。俺もあの人にはいろいろ聞かなきゃならないことがあるんだからさ。
ここから先は俺の仕事だ。 もう手を引くんだ。達夫。
え、達夫ってあんた。
俺を覚えている。
Oh my god!
Remember me? No.
Yeah.
堂島だ。
Nah, this is
お前と
Daigo.
同じ。
Oh.
カムロ西港にいた。
Literally wearing the exact same disguise gear you was.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny, man.
堂島って。
Yeah, like I said,
まさか
this whole disguising him from the player really only works the player doesn't remember who this guy is.
あれどうだ
So that fucking turn.
堂島君と言ったら1組にいた学年1位の子の名前だった気がするんだけど
確かに俺は1組だったが、そのアルバムには載ってない。
なんで
退学になったからな。卒業してないんだ。
退学
So I do remember Daigo, but I thought you said the guy was one of the guys from the Kiryu's chapter.
結局引率になっちまった。
Yeah, Daigo was in Kiryu's chapter.
Yes, but I thought you meant like one of the two goons or whatever. Under the bridge.
やり合っちまった。
Nah, remember, one of them's dead, and the other one left the plot so far.
Well, I thought that was them re-entering the plot. I don't know. I got confused.
Nah, sadly, it is not Morinaga.
ちょっと待てよ。それじゃまさか夏の大会の決勝前日にカムロ子を相手にたった一人で喧嘩したっていうのは
俺だ。
覚えてるよ。あの時カムロ子のヤンキーたちにうちの野球部の連中が決勝戦辞退しろって脅迫されててさ。でも決勝戦の前日になって急にカムロ子のヤンキーたちが全員病院送りになった。おかげで俺らは決勝戦にも無事出て甲子園に行けたんだ。
Yeah, when I'm reading,
結局甲子園だ。
when I'm like reading comics and manga, I honestly kind of prefer the more action-packed stuff.
Yeah, same. I mean, I do.
I admit. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, I do get into a good slice of life every now and again.
Yeah, I can get into like a slice of life anime, but not a manga.
Well, yeah, fair.
I kind of admit my two major like manga viewing things that I'll actually pay attention to. I like comedy and I like, I guess the proper term would be shonens. I like action and I like comedy mostly. Not the biggest fan of slice of life, and as I've said multiple times, I fucking detest isekais and harem animes.
What about Azumanga Daioh? I've heard of it, but
Azumanga Daioh is so fucking funny.
わかる気はするけどさ、それで退学して少年院ってさ、
Man,
君がそこまで犠牲になる必要はなかった
there
ん
was
じゃ
this
ないの
one time back when I was in high school when the high school library somehow, for some reason, had a pornographic manga there for like read by any high school student.
That's very strange.
Yeah, like it was basically like this manga where like this guy finds an android woman like thrown away in the trash and like brings her back to life, and usual sexual manga things happen. But I remember like they had a copy of like the first volume of that in my high school library, but in order to like make it safe for the library, they tore out all the pages that had anything like sexually explicit.
Why not just remove the book?
That's what I'm thinking! Like, why even have the book in the first place?
Oh my god. Going through all that effort to rip out pages when you could just, I don't know, not put the book there at all.
Yeah.
I once found a manga in my school library that, while it wasn't sexual, the main premise was like about self-harm and suicide, to the point that one of the characters had the nickname Asparagus Arms because of all the self-inflicted cuts she had on her arms.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's kind of heavy, isn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
For a middle school library.
Yeah, you said it. Let's see. Outside of that, there was also the first 10 volumes of Full Metal Alchemist in the high school library, and also the first volume of a manga adaptation of Maximum Ride.
Nice.
Imagine finding like Berserk in your school library.
Oh my fucking god!
My school library had the Dragon Ball Z manga.
Ooh, nice.
It also had the Spider Girl comics. Not Spider Woman, Spider Girl. Mayday Parker.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Neat.
東京に着いたらまた連絡する。それじゃ。
So what's happening in the plot? Daigo's back, and what else? Anything important?
Daigo basically was like, "I'm going to go to Tokyo and talk to your former coach about what's going on. You stay here, and I'm going to erase everything that happened to you in the past 15 years, so you can go back to baseball."
Okay, so why did he punch him then?
Because he does not want. Because like the last 15 years were part of his life, and he also doesn't want a Yakuza to just tell him, "Oh, hey, I fixed all your problems. Go back to baseball."
We caused.
Fair enough,
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
fixed all your problems that we caused.
Yeah.
Yep.
だが現実を見るんだ、達夫。このままじゃ。
Also, Daigo's like really fine considering that punch literally blew him 20 feet backwards through a closed door.
He's had worse. He's fought Kiryu twice.
Honestly,
He was young Kiryu and he was holding back, let's be real.
that's true.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, anytime Daigo does anything stupid, I just want a gif of that scene where Shinada punches him through the door.
Yeah. Just fucking Yakuza cutscenes, but every time Daigo does something stupid, just Tatsuo punches him through a door.
Yes.
Yes.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
It's so weird seeing a back that doesn't have a tattoo all over it.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Like, think about it. How many topless guys have been in this series that don't have tattoos all over their back?
Not very many.
I think other than Shinada, like one maybe.
Okay, just like your 3 layers all gone in an instant.
Yep.
What is
Everybody can do that.
What is his back
Everyone's
tattoo?
the master of the 3-piece suit strip.
Yeah, what is Daigo's tattoo of again?
Crap.
Okay, you are not taking the dragon style fighting stance right now, Daigo. You do not get to do that.
Nope.
Okay, good.
Yeah, now he's just taking it.
Okay, good. He took Brawler, because I was about to get really mad at him.
Let's see. His tattoo depicts Fudo Myu, also known as Akala, defender of the Buddhist faith. His name means immovable wisdom king, sitting upon a rock throne. The sword represents knowledge and power, while Fudo Myu finds evil with the rope in his left hand. Fudo Myu is surrounded by flames, which represent cleansing. In esoteric Buddhism, there are cleansing fire purification ceremonies to destroy negative energy during which the deity is evoked. The dragon that surrounds the sword is evocative of Kiryu's guidance to Daigo over the years.
Ah.
Can you get refunds on tattoos? Because that does not fit Daigo whatsoever. Apart from the dragon guiding him.
Oh, jeez.
Why is this guy like doing pro wrestling moves on me?
He's also in dragon stance again. I'm mad.
Oh wow, he actually does have a pretty different, like, he has some of his moves from Yakuza's 2 and 4, but he actually has a very... Okay.
He's immediately on the ground.
Did anyone comment on Milo's comment of his anime club at high school was sexual yaoi?
Yeah, Interesting.
Wait, we went to the same high school. I don't remember that.
So what? Did someone just like bring in like a gay anime comic? Sorry, a gay manga. I don't know why I can't say manga tonight.
I don't know.
My brain's just not working right, I guess. But when is it ever? It's Nick. He's the brain cell vampire.
I'm sorry.
I blame you for this.
My brain is polygonal.
We're all orange today.
We're all orange today.
We're all orange now.
Oh dang, we'll actually be finishing Shinada's axe this stream.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't it kind of weird though that like Shinada had like his big climactic fight, did a fade to black, and then kept going compared to every other chapter?
Yes.
Like I'm not the only one that thinks that's weird, right?
No, I legit thought I was like, man, are we ending on chapter 3? I thought most people had like 4 chapters, but no,
nope.
here we are on chapter 4.
Shinada's chapter 4 is more of a denouement.
Why does you feel the heat getting punched?
I like how it doesn't even knock down Daigo.
He just does the stanky leg.
Yeah. Teacher brought in a ton of manga, and Sean and I was looking through them. We found a ton of porn and helped her by removing all of them.
Oh, that's probably why I don't remember, because you helped them get rid of it.
There you go.
I like how Shinada looks more jacked than Daigo.
Yeah? I guess that's what baseball...
I mean, to be fair, who do you expect to be in better shape? A Nepo baby living a life of luxury running the Yakuza, or some homeless guy who's had to fight for every single inch he's had for most of his life? That's also an professional baseball player.
You have a good point there.
I mean, Daigo's literally a Nepo baby.
Yeah. Also, I guess they fought it out in other prints.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was not the end of the chapter.
What the hell?
That was like super climactic, though.
Yep. Still not the end of the chapter.
You know, I'm starting to notice a problem with the writing in Yakuza as we do these Let's Plays. Well, there's multiple problems, but the one I'm referring to right now is they keep wanting to write smart characters, but they're running into the problem with writing smart characters. And that a smart character can only be as smart as their writer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, no shade to the RGG studio team, but when it comes to writing smart characters, I think they need to find somebody with a little bit higher IQ score.
Oh yeah, to finish off Shinada's chapter, you got to talk to Daigo in his house, but I would definitely recommend eating before going.
Okay, and also, was that IF8 there before?
I think it was, but I don't think we've done it.
I should do that first as well.
Yeah.
Restaurant, here we go. Oh.
Yes! It's a picture of a restaurant!
My favorite.
You can only do one.
Right.
I'm so fucking hungry right now.
I need to pee.
Well, we could probably like go on a quick break so that Nick can pee and Rokkit can maybe grab something to eat.
I can't grab food.
Yeah.
Rip. Soul Eater? Oh, okay, so I was gonna say Soul Eater's not that bad, but remember that the manga is completely different, actually. The manga of Soul Eater probably should be banned, yeah.
I've never seen the Soul Eater manga. I've seen like a little bit of the anime, but...
I admit I've never seen Soul Eater.
Soul Eater's pretty good. Although the ending, they kind of the ending was like, They kind of did power friendship thing and not even that well, but it's fine. The rest of it was pretty good though. Yeah. The manga though is very ecchi.
Like lots of haha, look up that woman's skirt type shit.
Yeah, there's also a lot of like the beginning of the Soul Eater anime has some of that in it, but it tones down as the story goes on. The manga just it's like is that like all the way through, and it just keeps getting
I'm
worse.
not a big fan of that.
Yeah, no, I'm not either.
Oni-san!
Nissan.
Me when I see a Nissan.
Oh my god.
Nissan.
Ah. I used to do a joke whenever I see another car, but it involves Milo's dead name, and I don't think Milo would appreciate if I use that joke anymore.
Fair, fair. Okay, yes, we haven't done IF8 yet. All right, and then we've once we beat this, we've paved the way for everyone to go to Kamurocho.
All right.
So I like how Shinada is like just able to take out an enemy in 2 punches in this.
It's very nice. I appreciate it. Let's not make this last longer than it needs to. Although I wish they would come on screen faster. There we go.
Yeah, would be nice.
Wow, I walked 2 steps. Okay.
The Yakuza 5 experience.
Yeah. Blah!
I wonder if you can do my meteor. No, you can't. I was about to say, I wonder if you could do like my meteor tackle in this, but then I remember that requires heat, and you don't have heat.
Yeah. The Underman melee from Smash Bros. Melee. You know, that's in like every Smash game, right? That's not just a melee thing. I mean, they call it different things, because like in Brawl it's called 100-man Brawl, but it's still the same.
And then I think after that it's just a 100-man Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only game that doesn't have the 100-man fight is the original Smash Bros.
Yeah, and that would make sense, because that was like, you know, the first one.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I went to Register the other day, and I have a friend that I used to work with at Price Chopper who works there now, and they were talking to me about, like, they were like, hey, are you ready for the speculation? I'm like, speculation? What are you talking about? And they're like, you know, because of the Switch 2 was announced, that means we're gonna get a new Smash Bros. That it's practically guaranteed that a new Smash Bros is coming, so get your speculation going. I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
Oh, so this is why we couldn't do IF8 before.
Cause Daigo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so guys, what do you think? Who's gonna be in Smash? Who's gonna be in the next Smash for Switch 2?
No one.
No one.
I'm going to.
Because everyone
like,
Smash in Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw out like a very out there guess, but I'm actually going to say that there's probably not going to be a Smash game on the Switch 2.
Really?
They're probably just gonna port it. Like, in all honesty.
Yeah. I mean, Sakurai, like, I believe Sakurai said that he's just not doing Smash anymore.
Yeah, but he said that before, and also I think I've heard. I mean, I don't remember. I think I've heard that he was working on something, but again, it's like rumors, so.
Like, if Sakurai was working on a passion project, it's probably Kirby something.
Yeah, probably.
And like, Sakurai's wanted to stop doing Smash literally since Rall. Like, Honestly, yeah, no, I think he wanted to stop at Melee, and Paul was him like supposedly packing it in, but then they made him do Smash 4.
And then Smultimate.
And then Smultimate.
Yeah.
But
Honestly,
like, at this point, I'm hoping he's starting to realize that he's a big enough name in Nintendo that he can just say no and mean it.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, I would be okay if they just did like a remaster of Ultimate, so that way we can just have all the characters still. Because if they did make a new one, yeah,
Steve.
no, leave Steve, leave Steve in. It's fine.
No.
No. A remaster of Ultimate, but the only change is that Waluigi is on the character select, but when you select him, he disappears.
My God.
Oh my fucking God. That would actually be the evilest shit ever.
I was gonna say, I would be fine if they did like a port of Ultimate, so keep all the characters that are already in it, and like maybe do more DLC characters, like for the specifically the port.
Yeah.
They don't. I really don't need them to do any more like licensed characters, because I understand that that's like difficult and expensive and shit. But like other Nintendo characters we've been asking for, like Gino, and Waluigi, fucking shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
I think it would also be cool to get a Yakuza representation in Smash Bros.
So I guess Gino would be a licensed character, wouldn't he? Because Squeenix has his title.
Yeah.
Well, he is from Super Mario RPG, and all the Super Mario RPG original characters are Nintendo characters. It's like a Kingdom Hearts situation, where it was developed by Square but owned by Nintendo.
You mean Disney?
Fair enough.
But yeah, Gino would absolutely be a first-party Nintendo character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they added him as a Mii costume.
I'm still holding out for like an axe wielder.
Like from like a Fire Emblem axe wielder?
Yeah, probably some like Hector or something. But no, I still want Chosen Undead to be a Smash character.
Chosen? Oh, like from Soul.
From Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, yeah.
Chosen Undead, not Ashen One, Cursed One,
Yeah.
or
well,
fucking
initially,
Cursed Undead.
Or Maidenless One.
feeble cursed one.
Oh, Bearer of the Curse, excuse me.
Yeah, Bearer of the Curse. Now, see, I was initially saying Chosen Undead, but I also kind of want Ashen One, just so I can make the joke of the Smashin' One.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Actually, maybe I should bring some more health items, just in case.
You do know we have an item box at home, right?
But let's be real, if it was going to be any, like, Souls property, it would probably be the Tarnished.
Oh, yeah.
Or the Hunter of the Dream. I would be so hyped for the Hunter of the Dream.
See, I'd also be hyped for the Hunter of the Dream, but but unfortunately he is very distinctly owned by Sony.
Yeah, and that sucks. I still want a PC port of Bloodborne, Sony. Come the fuck on.
Yeah.
It will literally print money.
If we're gonna if we did get Sony rep though, I want it to be someone like, well, like Crash Bandicoot, I guess, or I don't know how they're
Crash, Spyro.
Yeah. Ratchet and Clank. Yeah. Jack and Dexter.
Ratchet, Clank, Jack, Dexter.
Yeah, let's have
Kratos.
From Devil May Cry.
Oh, fuck that Dante. Are you specifically referring to Dante?
I wasn't initially, but now I'm thinking have Dante as an ultimate skin.
Oh my God.
I do remember people were clamoring for Dante to get in Smash Ultimate, and then that never happened.
It reminds me of PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, where like they actually did have Dante and Dante.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Which was a bad call, by the way. They needed to commit to their bad decision, or they needed to fully backtrack. Nobody was happy with both of them being there.
Did they actually call him Dante?
No, so Dante is the fan name for that Dante.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, no, you have Dante, and you have Dante DMC.
Gotcha.
From DMC Devil May Cry. Again, I still insist that that game, mechanically, is a fantastic leaping off point for someone new to the Devil May Cry series.
Yeah.
But the characters, though.
Yeah. But funny enough, if you're craving, like, Babby's first Devil May Cry, but you don't want to play DMC Devil May Cry, might I suggest Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge.
Okay, but that game unironically slaps.
Yes.
That game is unironically fire.
Hell yeah.
Like, it's like Baby's first DMC, but I don't give a fuck. That's the best. That's one of the best movie games out there. Fight me.
Yes.
Alright.
Ooh, that.
Yeah, I should totally pick that up.
I still, to this day, wonder who was like, you know, I really like Tim Burton's works, and especially Nightmare Before Christmas, and want to make a game of it. So what, like, fits in with this story about, like, self-identity and learning new cultures? Oh yeah, fucking Devil May Cry.
Yeah. I feel like what it is so Capcom has made a lot of really good Disney games. So, like, they got licensed to do a Nightmare Before Christmas game because, you know, they have a good track record of making good Disney games. And I guess the team that got to work on it was the Devil May Cry team.
I mean, again, game's fire. I'm fine with it, ultimately.
Hell yeah.
So, Shinada picked up a bat that had spikes in it. Spiked. It was a spiked bat. Definitely not gonna be used for baseball.
That would disrespect baseball. No, that would disrespect baseball.
It already has spikes in it. It's already disrespected.
Baseball further.
Look, it's called. It has bat in its name, so it disrespects baseball.
He could pick up like a living bat, and he'd gently set it down and say, "No, this disrespects baseball."
You could give him a battery-operated stun gun, and because it has bat in the name, he'd put it down.
So, if Batman ever came and wanted to fight him, he'd be like, "No, this disrespects baseball."
Yes, exactly. Batman would come in trying to fight Shinada. Shinada would grab Batman and then gently set him on the ground and be like, "Nope."
ちょっと待って。悪いんだけど、先に下降りててもらえる？うん？ごめん、お待たせ。
もういいんだな。
ああ、行こう。
Oh, what was that about?
We'll see.
ちょっとすいませんよ。悪いね。全く手持ちの金なくて。
Not much my wallet, but to spare. Man, isn't that a mood?
Yeah.
いや、いい。
マジで？やっぱりさ。登場会の会長になると小銭とか持たないんだね。おい。え？
What? I was just saying, since you're the head of the Tojo clan, that it's great that you can give me some money, Mr. Head of the Tojo clan!
Good creep, yeah.
なんなんだよこれ。
だから大声出すなって。これってあの沢田のことか。
俺はとんでもない勘違いをしていたのかもしれない。
何のことだ。
堂島君は先に東京行って。
何？
俺ちょっと行かなきゃならない場所があるから。
Oh, did he place like bets?
ごめん。
No. So Sawada is the guy that pitched to Shinada when he hit that home run. and he got traded off to a different team. And I guess Shinada has some unfinished business that he forgot about.
あれどこ行けはったんだあいつ
Oh yeah, this is the thing that Shinada was doing.
ボールとお金返します。余ったお金は息子さんと娘さんのプレゼントにしてくださいってよ。
Wow, what a nice moment. I can't wait for the mood to get ruined with the Shinada bursting in going like, actually, never mind. Unless that's not where Shinada's going.
Bro, are you shaking butts off on his floor? Like, what an asshole.
And then,
That's carpet. You're gonna start a fire, dickhead.
Yep, and the big twist of the story, Takasugi doesn't have kids.
Hmm.
Oh, wow, the con man is a con man. Whoa. This fucking story, I swear to God.
Yeah.
So he prefers two seams, does he? Interesting.
I unfortunately do not know enough about baseball to know, like, what good baseball grip is.
So, as a pitcher, there's a lot of ways to grip the ball, and all of them affect flight path. The way he's currently gripping it is considered a two-seam fastball, where his fingers line up with the seams. It allows it to fly straighter and potentially faster, whereas a split-seam fastball, also known as a four-seam fastball, where he holds his fingers perpendicular to the seams, allows it to fly slightly less predictably, while sacrificing a slight amount of speed and consistency.
Wow.
There is a lot.
You actually picked out a very subtle plot detail there.
Mm-hmm.
まさか球界のエースであるお前が万年 B クラスの Y バーンズに移籍するなんて
never would have got that myself.
驚いたよ。
So that like say something about the character that he.
Yeah, so basically the pitch that Shinada hit, like the guy had thrown 6 curveballs in a row, and then the pitch that Shinada got a home run on was a fastball, a two-seam fastball.
I see.
Again, it's usually the one that has all the power behind it, but it's very easy to see coming if you know to look for it. It will very rarely dip, deviate, or curve, because it has the easiest flight path due to the least amount of air resistance. It also has the least amount of spin compared to most average fastballs. Don't ask me how I know all this, it's embarrassing.
How do you know all this?
EA's MLB games, I played the fuck out of them as a kid and looked into baseball subsequently.
That's not that embarrassing.
I have a deep love for the EA NFL games. Despite the fact that I'm not really that big on football.
Fair enough. John Madden or
no, NFL. Let's see, what is it? No, it is Madden.
Yeah, Madden. Madden's a series. My dad loved the shit out of those. I played them with him. It's the main reason I got into baseball, the baseball and the NFL games.
Funny enough, one of my favorite things to do with the Madden NFL games is to pit 2 AI teams against each other and pretend I'm watching an actual football game.
Nice. The only sports games I ever played were the backyard games.
ただ野球やってるだけじゃないんだ。
Backyard baseball, backyard soccer.
人間は
Yeah.
いろんな人間の夢背負って野
I
球やってん
did
だよ。
play soccer. I was like on a soccer team in like middle school or whatever.
もう聞いてるだろ。
Nice.
牛島さんや真鍋さん、名古屋組の構成員だった人たちはみんな出頭した。そうだ。もう名古屋組は終わりなんだ。悪いことは言わない。これ以上名古屋組を使って誰かを苦しめるようなことはしないでほしい。
やはりお前は何も現実が見えてないようだな。
Real.
何？
Story of the fucking game.
Yeah. The screen cap you're blind to what's really going on, and that could describe literally everything.
That could describe literally every Yakuza plot.
He had the gun before he put the hand behind his back and pulled the gun out.
He just he like pulled out the gun, then like got halfway to raising it before realizing, wait, I can do this far more dramatically.
Yeah.
なんだって？
シナだ。この一件はお前が思っている以上に大きな力によって操作されているんだ。
Okay, so here's the thing. You know, I think I realized the reason that Shinada isn't allowed to use bats.
誰なんだよ。
Because if he was using a bat in combat, he could use his heat eye and just hit bullets back at the person shooting him.
That would be amazing.
Oh, that would.
I very much long for the day when a Yakuza game lets you do that. I know.
Lost Paradise?
Lost Paradise?
Isn't there a move where you can like catch a bullet and flick it right back at him?
Oh, yeah, no, that's for crossbows. There are no guns in here.
Right, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, no, I know Ishin has a move where you can cut a bullet in midair and then slice the opponent, but I want like a heat action where you like use a pipe or something to bat a bullet back at someone. I know it would be like fucking ridiculous and stupid, but I would love it.
It's Yakuza. The game's ridiculous and stupid. And you know, there's this one anime/manga I can never remember the name of. That's a really funny anime. It's like a bunch. It's like your typical bunch of like high school thugs getting into mischief type shit, but it's like really comedy focused. And like, even though the art style is incredibly serious, it's always putting them in like ridiculous situations. What is it called?
That does sound pretty funny.
まさか豊戦でカムロ校の連中を使ってうちの野球部に妨害を入れたのも。
そう。
Cromartie High School, that's what it is.
まああの時はお前の高校のやつに邪魔され計画はうまくいかなかったがな。
Wow, fucking everything is connected.
Apparently so.
It always is.
道理で俺が気づかなかったわけだ。
Can't even bring up like a funny anecdote from your past without it being connected to the main villain. You know, this is the exact same thing I berated the live-action Avatar series for.
Yeah. But yeah, notice the art style in that picture I posted.
Okay, hold on.
If that's not like a perfect visual allegory for the Yakuza series.
Yeah, that is indeed perfect allegory.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on, I gotta show this. No, that's hold on. Scroll down. There we go. Yeah. Very silly.
1位でギガンツに入団したんだ。どうして黒羽組がそこまでして俺を甲子園の優勝ピッチャーにさせたかわかるか？
まさか。
そうさ。ギガンツ対ワイバーンズ戦。俺が登板するすべての試合で黒羽組の計画にのっとった野球賭博を成立させるためだ。 誰にもバレない。展開の荒などに左右されない 完璧な仕掛けの野球賭博を仕掛けるためにな。
そんなこと
It
は
was completely undetectable.
そもそも野球賭博ってのは八百長を仕掛けるのが難しいギャンブルだ。
About that.
いくら投手を買収したところで相手バッターが打ってくれなきゃ勝たせられない。いくらバッターを買収したところで相手のチームが点を取らなきゃ負けさせられない。だがワイバーンズのスタメン全員と監督、それに対戦チームのピッチャーが俺であれば
完全な八百長が仕掛けられるってわけか。
そういうことだ。だが完璧な計画とはいえ一度だけ八百長に失敗したことがある。お前がホームランを打ったあの試合だ、品田。あの日の黒羽組の指示は0対1でホームのワイバーンズが負ける予定だった。だが9回裏までギガンツのバッターはワイバーンズから1点も取ることができないでいた。いくら相手を勝たせたくても
Why did he move his entire body to not to shake his head no?
He's holding a gun. Obviously, that
Clearly,
means
you have to
that
make sure that the sights are always zeroed, no matter where your head's facing.
even though the gun also moved, but let's ignore that.
When you tell someone no, do you like rotate your hips every time? Make sure your shoulders are perfectly in line with your head.
Shake
Damn.
your head like a Resident Evil character turns around.
Looking Batman-ass head shake.
Oh my god.
This guy's playing with hand controls.
7球目あのストレートはどうして投げた？藤田監督の指示を無視して俺との勝負をつけたかったのか？沢田。
違う。
Again.
監督。
Yeah.
藤田さんの指示だったんだ。
He's just got to make sure that he's always looking down the gun sights at all times.
監督の？
ああ、そうだ。あの時俺にストレートを指示したのは他でもない藤田監督だったんだ。
どうして？どういうことなんだ、沢田？
それは。
Okay, we're going to a different cutscene mode for this.
Because we need more budget.
Oh, someone's about to get shot.
お前が撃たないなら俺が撃つ。まあ、その時はお前も始末することにはなるがな。
Wait, what?
For someone who complains about someone talking too much, you sure do talk too much. Wait, your hammer wasn't cocked that whole time?
Yes,
It's I believe it's a dual action pistol. Him cocking the hammer was just for show, I guess.
Well, with a semi-automatic, you do have to initially cock it after loading, but supposedly the recoil of the gun keeps every future shot. Has the hammer held back until you decock it or it runs out of ammo.
Yeah, but if it's a double action pistol, like it'll still like cock the hammer back, but you can also cock the hammer back by pulling the trigger.
Hmm.
But that's if it's a double action pistol. If
Typically double action. Well, typically double action is reserved for revolvers.
Typically.
So I guess it could be a double action, but it would be strange to have a double action buck magazine-fed pistol.
Yeah, you got a good point there.
Actually, I agree with what he said. How did you manage to shoot him by not aiming upwards and yet it still somehow angled itself upwards to hit him?
He threw a curve bullet.
Yeah, curve bullet.
Yes.
Okay, so wait, what is it saying? Shirada did actually know the signs?
Well, yeah.
Well, learning your signs in the heat of the moment is kind of part of being a batter.
Oh, right, okay.
But like having somebody actually actively sell you the information for the signs is against the rules of MLB.
Okay.
And Japanese baseball as well.
Okay, but he still didn't do that, so okay.
He learned it by observing, which is not illegal. But but having somebody like actively tell you what sign means what, that's against the rule.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
なるほどね。
で結局お前15年前のホームランは3位を盗んでたのか。さあその話はお互い生きてたら話すってことでどうよ。
What is this, our 5th multi-man, like, all-out brawl? This chapter?
Yeah.
Yep.
よしそれじゃ行くぜ。
あ
But not with bats. We can't swing with bats. That'd be disrespectful.
Especially not on a baseball field. Oh yeah, also
After
my
we
cat.
just murdered somebody in a baseball field.
My cat came in
Wait,
earlier.
we can't throw them to the ground because if we hit them with the ground, then that's disrespectful to the sport of baseball.
You know, it'd be kind of funny if, like, you did, like, the heat action on a guy with a bat, and it did the whole disarm and take their weapon animation, and then he just, like, slowly set it back down to the ground.
Oh, you
after, like, dramatically catching it. Oh, he does?
I thought you could, but the heat action thing didn't show up, so maybe not.
Kind of what I figured.
No,
Yeah, no, like, there's another weapon theft, but...
I mean, I've done the weapon theft with the baseball bat before. I mean, that's how I did it the first time with the baseball bat, but...
Just not in this segment, I guess?
Yes.
Maybe. Or I don't know, maybe the stars just aren't aligned.
That was your disrespecting baseball. I chose someone with a bat specifically for that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Wait, why did his fist turn black there?
He was using, hockey.
Oh, okay. I see, we're all searching for the One Piece, that's the actual plot. So would Kiryu have Emperor's Hockey then?
I would assume so.
Does anybody have perception? No, what am I saying? Nobody can see fucking shit in this game. Nobody has perception hockey.
Imagine if weapons worked like they do in video games. Well, I suppose that depends on the video game.
I mean, there's a vast difference between Yakuza weapons and, say, Monster Hunter weapons.
Yeah.
Speaking of Monster Hunter, new Monster Hunter game, pretty good. Has at least two autistic characters, pretty poggers.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And while they don't use the word autistic, they are very clearly autistic. But the game even saying that they have different mental functions than other people, but it's never presented in a negative light. Very based.
5 kills, nice.
Man, imagine Monster Hunter, Laios crossover.
I mean, they do a lot of crossovers in Monster Hunter. It wouldn't be completely unheard of for a Dungeon Meshi crossover.
That would be pretty cool.
It would have to be a really iconic monster from Dungeon Meshi, though.
There are a lot of monsters from Dungeon Meshi to choose from. They have unique monsters. Oh man, imagine if it was fucking Fallon.
Yeah.
それじゃあ教えてくれ。どうしてあの時お前はホームランを打てたのか。
I'm just built different.
その前に一つ教えてくれ。どうしてあの時藤田さんはストレートを投げろと指示したんだ。教えてくれ。
藤田さんは迷っていたんだ。
迷っていた。
あの試合の前夜、金栄町のバーで藤田さんと飲んでいた時に聞いたんだ。
沢田、俺はこの4年ずっと悩んでいた。お前ほどのピッチャーにこんなことをさせていていいのかって。
何言ってるんですか藤田さん。俺らはこうするしかなかったんです。もう迷ったって仕方ない。たとえ明日品田と対戦することになっても、俺は藤田さんの指示に従うだけです。
カーブか。確かにあいつは変化球に弱い。なあお前、本当はストレートで勝負したいんじゃないのか。お前にとって品田は永遠のライバルだろう。そんな勝負を犠牲にしてまで。
今さら後戻りはできないんです。俺たちに失敗は許されない。それだけです。
分かってる。そんなことは分かってる。だが
その直後、藤田さんは俺に言ったよ。
And then he gets shot.
品田だけは八百長の道具にしたくない。あいつは天才だ。あの才能を汚すくらいなら俺が球界を去りたいってな。
なんだと。
15年前の試合、もしお前がホームランを打たなかったとしても、
Like he gets set up to like tell Shinada Fujita's like last words before that match, and then he just gets shot.
黒羽組の目的は野球賭博の存在を明らかにして警察の力を使うことで名古屋を支配していた近江連合と東上会の組織を追い出すことだったんだからな。だから藤田さんは決断したのさ。人生を黒羽組に捧げる代わりに自分にとって一番大切なものを守ろうってな。
大切なもの。
大好きだった野球への思い、それを持ち続けられる人間をだよ。
Kind of seems like you did a shit job at that, bud.
八百長にどっぷり使ったワイバーンズの選手の中で唯一その思いを託せる人間だったんだ。だからそのライバルである俺に真剣勝負をさせた。
Yep, I work tomorrow, Milo.
I also work tomorrow, yes.
I'm the only one who
藤田さんは
doesn't.
大好きだった野球を捨て去る前にその目で見たかったのさ。
I'm in debate if I want to go to the protest in
本物の野
Topeka
球ってや
tomorrow
つを
because I went to the protest in Topeka on Tuesday.
What are they protesting?
Right now it's stand up for science.
I do like science.
さあ早くここから出よう。黒羽組の追っ手が来ないとも
We have to protest people. You know what? What am I saying? Of course we fucking have to protest for people to acknowledge science. Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Worst timeline. I need to remind myself. Worst timeline. Worst timeline.
Worst timeline.
Worst timeline.
But the thing is, like, Topeka's an hour away. Takes like half a tank of gas to get there. And I also have to incur an extra $10 in toll fees to get there and back.
Alternatively, Milo is
おい
bowling.
品田、何やってんだ。
True.
邪魔だよ。こいつらがいちゃ。
And then like one of them wakes up while Shinada's dragging him, and Shinada just like taps him on the head and puts him back to sleep.
Yeah, you would think like one of these people would wake back up like during all this.
Yeah.
俺たちの勝負に。
Yeah, especially since now it's nighttime.
Right.
They could just turn the lights on?
I guess.
I guess.
And nobody fucking notices this?
And the Kuroha family just kind of had this whole place cleared out.
Okay, but like there's people outside on the street that can see the lights on and wonder what the hell, there's no game today.
You know, you got a good point there.
わかるさ。お前が15年前よりヘボになってなけりゃな。
まさかお前本気で撃てると思ってるのか。
I mean, this literally all started because I got a hit off of you.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, I've maxed out my baseball levels, so you know.
Yeah. If only
Looks
this,
like another straight
if only
scene.
this, like, if only this like used that like baseball thing for this cutscene, but nah. Strike.
すごいじゃん。
15年前お前が撃ったストレートはこんなもんじゃない。まだ刀らしだ。さあ撃ってみろ。
Oh, he's going for a split seam this time.
Foul.
Foul.
ずっとお前が撃ちたがっていたストレートだ。どうした？あの時の
Yeah, come on, Sonata. You should be able to hit a home run on the first pitch. We've been doing this whole time.
Foul.
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 How many fouls until it makes a strike?
Infinite.
Oh, okay.
Infinite.
In official baseball rules, there's no such thing as a foul out unless somebody catches a pop fly foul.
Interesting. What? How did you have time to make that face?
And shake his head.
Yeah.
Foul.
Foul.
こっちの嫉妬は打たないってか。お前何考えてやがる。
次だ。
いいだろう。次が7球目。15年前と同じ。
Oh, he's waiting for the seventh pitch, wasn't he?
Yep.
Okay, so he's been hitting fouls on purpose. Oh, I had my controller down. I was...
I was trying my hardest to keep that a secret.
I didn't say anything either because it would have been so funny.
Yeah.
God damn it.
The funny thing is, I also hit that on my first try, but I was eating a bowl of Cheetos at the time, and I fucking dropped it all over the floor hitting that ball.
Of course. Damn.
Worth it.
俺は15年間ずっとお前のカーブを待っていたんだ。きっとな。
15年ってお前。
20年前の甲子園。俺はお前のストレートで三振した。それから4年間、俺はワイバーンズの2軍で毎日お前のストレートを打つことだけを考えて練習し続けた。そして15年前のあの試合、俺はお前のストレートを打った。でもカーブは打てなかった。あの試合で藤田さんがもしストレートのサインを出さなかったら、お前がカーブを投げ続けていたら、正直俺は打てなかっただろう。あの日俺はお前からホームランを打った。自分の力で夢を叶えたと信じていた。でもそれが監督やお前の情けで叶ったものなら、そんなもの嬉しくもなんともない。
シナだ。
真実を教えてくれてありがとう。15年間待った甲斐があったよ。
Man, this cutscene would be so different if I missed that.
Nah, if you missed that, it would just be instant game over.
Oh.
Yeah.
俺もやっとこれで引退できる。ありがとな。そうだ。
I fucking love that. I love this guy's smile.
Yeah.
And that's Shinada's part done.
All right. Well, it is close to 8, so I guess we wrap it here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it is nice that we're like ending these scenes so cleanly on the chapters.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, thank you all for coming.
Thanks for coming. Yes. Thanks for playing baseball with us. Thanks for.
I love how Shinada's final boss is literally just a cutscene.
Yeah. I guess the last boss was Daigo, wasn't it?
Yep. Shinada's like final boss is Daigo, but he also has the multi-man melee and then the final curveball.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was fun. I do still have to pee though. I've been holding it. So I should probably go pee. We'll see you guys hopefully next week for more Yakuza 5. This game is very long.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. We will see you all next time.
Bye.